I am live, I'm aware, but I don't know if anyone can hear. I'm just trying to get this computer working. I'll need it. My beautiful... We'll be with you very shortly. Something's about to happen. I've just got to organise myself in the shed. Thinking, what is the best way to do this? I need like a be right back sign. So notification actually came. Okay, that's interesting. Oh yeah, Jordan. I actually don't know if they're. I actually don't know if they're screwed. I'm gonna pull them out and find out. We'll find out very shortly if we made a dire mistake the other night. But allow me to set myself up. I should have a whiteboard so I can just write down. Just give me a second. Just trying to think how I'm going to exactly do this. You could say I didn't put a lot of thought into this. I literally finished work like 5 minutes ago, and I'm like, I'm gonna do this. I don't know how the mic's gonna be either with me jumping around. But this is gonna be a long stream, guys. So it's gonna be quite a significantly long stream. So I mean, I don't expect anyone to hang around all night. If you're here for a bit and you go out and you have dinner and then you come back, I'm probably still gonna be here. I've got the other night, me and Jordan pulled out the 2 front struts and put in new Monroe shock absorbers. Oh, these are the old ones, but you could say I forgot to get new bump stops, and I think we might have killed my new strut tops because I have a feeling that they were buggered. Because my old strut tops were still in good nick, and I think when we put the new ones in, they were sitting on the bump stop's not right, and the whole thing was angled. I think the ball bearings all separated in my drive out yesterday and killed them. So now I've got a new set expressed and bump stops. So I'm going to try and get these in tonight on my own, which shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, will be interesting. I'm going back behind the phone because I've got nowhere to read chat. I was actually thinking I was going to put the chat somewhere where I can read it. Maybe on my laptop. My problem is power. I don't have a lot of power in here other than over there, so I might get an extension cord as well. So just give me like 15 minutes to set up. I probably shouldn't hit go live yet, but I thought if I hit go live now, you guys can start accumulating, like dropping in and stuff like that. Jordan, maybe you can just, can you set, like, I don't know. I don't think you can set titles or something like that as a moderator. Actually, there is a PowerPoint that goes down here from memory. Oh, yes, there is power here. This could work. Okay, that was, don't touch that, that's glitchy. So if I just put this probably away from the camera because it doesn't diffuse the lighting too much. I don't know how much that's killing, yeah, I don't know either, YouTube mod. The other thing too, I don't know why I can't switch to a better lens. I mean, I can switch to me, which is, hello, but I can't switch to like a wider lens. It just doesn't give me that option. Oh wait, let's zoom in. I don't know how well this is going to work. It's going to be interesting too when I want to work on the other side. That's also another question, isn't it? Don't miss EDS Q&S on Simpson. Don't follow. Okay, so I need all my tools. Put in the back of the car. It's fine. I can get those out. Stanley set of tools. I wish I had a better wide view angle camera. It would be better. I can kind of see. So I'll work on one side and then just move the camera to the other side. That should do it. And then I'll use my phone to talk to you guys in chat, I think. I think that's going to be the most logical idea. I'm just doing some, nothing super exciting. Just changing the bump stops and strut tops because I feel like I'm broken record. Because I might have had a bit of an issue the other night when I was doing work on the car, and I may have forgotten to organise bump stops, and I think the old ones were kind of screwed, and they actually screwed my strut tops, ball bearings and all that on my first run, which was yesterday. So I'm going to have to, I ordered some new bump stops and a new set of strut tops, so I'm going to change them tonight. But otherwise the whole kind of underneath of this has been redone already, so it's not a hugely exciting little bit of a sequence of videos about to go. It's just I just thought since it's so straightforward, we can just have a chat. I don't really do live streams much anymore, so you guys can probably enjoy a live stream with me while I just squiz out something really straightforward. And I'm just kind of cleaning as I go, so as people turn up, they don't wonder how I actually walk around this garage, which I can't. There's just so much stuff everywhere. Now, chat. I think I'm going to use my laptop to do that. Or can I use my laptop? Yes. Laptop, yes. Good idea. Let's do that. What type of field of view angle have you got with the camera? You guys can just see that area there, so if I just adjust you out to about there. The other thing, I hope you guys are going to be hear me on this, on the mic while I'm working on the car from where it is. That's going to be the next test. my laptop up and I should be able then to see chat properly. Get some gloves. I don't think there's anything else that I need to be able to do this. I think that's everything. Pin's incorrect. Okay. Can't see chat currently if you're talking to me, so just give me a second while I figure out how I'm going to do this. YouTube.com. Interesting. I have never signed into Alternate Action on this laptop before. That would probably make sense since I don't really use Alternate on my work stuff. Alright, logged in. Puts me at the top. Nice. Alright, chat is here, and I can see what you guys are seeing now. How much delay have we got? Okay, that's not too bad, it's like 3 or 4 seconds. Cool. Right. As per usual, Chris could have organised this better from the get-go and is already missing questions. Yes, I am. Ah, I can see back questions though. Here we go. Ed's 4-wheel drive camping. How's the Simpson trip prep going? Yeah, it's good. We're going to be... We're on track. We're leaving on the 19th of June. Now, let me know if the audio goes crap too. Not that I can really improve it. I could bring the camera closer, but that's as far as that's going to go. I am addressing a bit of a issue that I had when... Sorry, I'm just killing mosquitoes before they kill me. That happened the other day, where I forgot to order bump stops and I tried to use my original ones and I think it created more problems than it did fix. So, gonna be some loud noises briefly. Car is jacked up, even though you guys can see the jack there, it's on stands. This will be my seat for a while, I think. Now, I don't know, can I move you guys to a camera angle where you might be able to see more? That is my question. Not that you'll be able to see too much, I mean... Just try to make your experience better in the stream more than anything, because this won't take me super long. I'm just kind of thought I could talk to you guys since I'm kind of working at this on my own. The White Adventure should make it. I mean, I don't see many problems. It's just, yeah. just thought I may need 2 people for some parts of this, but we'll work that out in a second. I'm going to work out what I've done with my 24. And then, alright. I'll need to find something to put all this stuff into. Just give me a sec. I'll just chuck everything into here. So I don't lose anything. I might actually move my tools over this side. I'm just trying to. Normally I just spread myself out here, but I kind of can't when I've got like the camera and light set up. Otherwise, you guys kind of don't see everything. If I knew it was going to be done tonight, I might have came back. Oh nah, I did think about that, Jordan, but I didn't want to. I didn't want you driving around and around and around just for this. It's not a big job. I only need 2 people really when I'm dropping the shock out. I just might need to. I don't know. I'll try and, if I'm swearing, it means I'm really struggling, but otherwise it's fine. I don't think I'm going to explain what I'm doing because that's a lot of effort. And I don't think I have that ability to do that and get the job done. But I might have to put that on a breaker bar to hold that. But feel free, don't know, just talk casually, ask me whatever. I'll probably miss your questions, but I will eventually see them. Yeah, that's actually not. I feel so awkward working like this, so just try and break this off. Oh, this is such a shit spot. I'm not even kidding. I hate this when I've got such a big breaker bar. I can't get leverage. I swear I must not be the only one that struggles this much when I'm doing stuff. Okay, cool. Bottom one out. Use my tools, yeah. I will if someone's coming out to visit. Hello, who is it?
Me?
Oh, it's my wife.
Who's talking?
I'm live.
Oh.
See, I didn't even tell my wife I was going live. That's how much.
What didn't you tell me?
That I was going live.
Oh.
Alright, so I'll just take these off.
Our child keeps coming in asking, when's dinner?
What do you mean? Oh, I just realised what you meant, Jordan. Jeez.
What do you say? Is he making fun of me?
I wouldn't go that far. I've disconnected the lines. Now the question is, do I do this Do I support this with the jack and do it that way, or do I, while still having a nap?
He's not awake, if that's what you're asking about.
Yeah, so he's having a nap. Okay, all good.
Well, actually, I should say he's not at his computer.
Yeah, that's alright.
Hey, look, a spider.
Oh, yes, come to visit, I see.
It's on the light behind you.
Just in case you guys didn't know, I hate spiders. Taking off the bolt that holds the strut top in, which you guys can't see. But
Wait, hold on a second. YouTube didn't even come to life.
yeah, I don't know. Put the notifications on YouTube. Yeah, weird some days. I don't know what's the story with that. It's going to need a better way to do this chat then. This is ridiculous. Let me just see if I can make the chat bigger. Does Naomi have all notification bells ticked?
Yes.
I think I've offered before, but if you ever need a hand, let me know. I've got a hydraulic spring compressor you could use. It's trying to organise stuff.
We should get ourselves one of those.
Yeah, I'm just going to make the chat massive. I know you're looking at my head right now.
I should have all the things ticked.
Yeah, that's right. No, it's literally, these are the things I'm trying to get organised before Simpson, and I'll honestly say I've kind of left it all, not to last minute, but I left it all to the maximum comfortable limit I would normally leave it to. If something went wrong, like I found out I needed something else, could be a problem right now, just forgetting it. Because most of my stuff I get shipped in, I don't go and buy in store. I mean, the bump stops, obviously, I went in store to get, so I paid double the price. I could literally get these for about 20 bucks each. I paid $50 each today. Okay, so that's an example, because I can't get discounts, since all my ways to get discounts require me to utilise people that I know that give me a hand with pricing and stuff. Oh, the bump stop does not look good. No, I mean not bump stop, strut top does not look good. But anyway, we'll see. Right. So
speaking of Simpson, when am I doing all the last minute shopping?
I don't know. We'll have to think about that. The camping stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably this weekend. It's just for the small few items the kids get.
Well, I mean, if you can pick the kids up tomorrow, I can always go to Ford Drive Super Centre tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll have a think about that.
Because, like, I literally drove past it.
Alright. God, I should probably put the stream in landscape. Why did I decide to do it this way? How silly. Landscape actually would have been really
You mean
good.
lands?
Sorry, portrait. Landscape? Sorry, portrait. Yeah. Portrait would have been better. So unorganised, guys. Sorry. The production value is 0 tonight. I just want to engage with you guys too. Like, I thought I could be in the garage on my own and do things on the car, or I could go live.
You're still in the garage on your own.
With people on stream. Don't get your fresh fruit and veg in till you cross the border in South Australia. Oh yeah. Fresh fruit.
Makes sense. We'll get it Roma.
Yeah, it's something I would have forgotten. I would have packed the fridge with mandarins, bananas.
I'm pretty sure you can carry it as long as they're peeled.
No, yeah, but I would have remembered, because I used to drive trucks between here and the west, and I probably shouldn't say this on stream. But
they don't check it every
I might have forgotten a few times that I actually had fruit and stuff in the cab.
They don't check it every quarter.
They don't actually just go through your whole truck, and sometimes you forget. Well, you open your fridge when you're middle of South Australia, cruising through to the west, and you're like, oh look, I had a banana that I forgot about.
What about those passion fruit we forgot about when we went to my
Ow.
great nan's funeral?
Oh shit, that shouldn't be up there.
That Dad gave us.
Yeah. But yeah.
You do sometimes legitimately forget though.
I did legitimately forget.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe that.
And you can't carry it on catch of the border, it's not worth the drama. Yeah, it's not worth the drama, that's right. Just don't worry about it. If you can avoid it, you should. And it's not good for farmers and all that.
You remember
stuff.
You remember my nan that one time?
Yeah, I know. Oh, that was a drama, wasn't it? Alright, I'm about to pull this out, so can I have a block of wood, which is underneath the cart right now?
Well, that doesn't help me.
That doesn't really help you. We should have another block of wood here somewhere.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know, it's all forward. One sec, guys, I'll get another block of wood because I've got to hammer this thing out and I don't want to do it without...
Did you get new shocks?
I did. No, yeah, I got new shocks, yep. Yep, new shocks. Sorry, can I just get through here? There we go. Lock.
You wearing my shirt?
Yep, I borrowed your shirt for this exercise.
You know that's a Santa shirt, right?
Is it?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Paul's awake.
That's my
Oh,
son.
that's Wyatt.
Alright. 2 bolts are out.
I was watching a live stream.
He was watching a live stream, was he?
Wait, you got a notification about it?
Yeah.
Alright.
See?
Yeah, so it's just you. Just hang on a second. I'm just doing something here.
I can such a picture. Put him in the picture.
Do you know what? Would you believe it? But I forgot to undo the sway lead. I wasn't thinking. This is why
I feel like sitting on that tire is too long, big.
Can I give us a favour here? Can you come in here? Pass us that bolt there.
What am I passing?
That bolt right there.
Where? No, I couldn't. You tell me to pass the bolt right there, but you don't actually point at where it is.
Okay.
Can't help you if I'm blind.
Okay, here we go. What I'm heading to. Oh, you're going to, yeah, because you're going like early June. That's right. Yeah, I went to go pull up my. Oh, yeah, I got a sway link there. So, oh, don't tell me it's a side that I need. It isn't. My Allen keys. That's the next question. I don't know if where my 5 one would be.
I'm so tired.
I'll have to pinch one out of your set.
Mine?
No, Jordan's set.
I was going to say, I'm like, what?
So I can let you know what the tracks are like when I get to the other end before you leave. Yeah, 5 for the box. Oh, give me a second. Well, I see I'm on the Simpson Desert Facebook page, and there is so much stuff about flooding and stuff. I'm just like, okay, could be interesting. I mean, I'm leaving all the organising to. It's in the same place as 10. Yeah, I'll never find it. Actually, I never have a problem with 10 mils in this place.
It's 19 mils that we struggle with.
It's my 19s that go missing all the time.
Oh, Jesus. I could just have a nap.
So, this is probably looking like it's a lot more effort to get these sway links off, but I actually put Loctite onto my sway links because we have a problem in the Adventurers where they just slowly come loose from corrugation, and they come loose all the time. So we put Loctite on our sway links,
Honey,
to stop that from happening. I mean, I generally check. I stick my hand in there, but they always end up rattling. But once I put Loctite on them, they never come. They never.
I'm pretty sure your nudge bar is crooked.
Nudge bar probably is crooked. I mean, everything on this car is probably crooked. Let's be honest. I don't think I'll need to remove the bottom half of the sway link. Actually, I don't think. I think I'll be able to get all this off, leaving the bottom section on.
All the way.
That's all right. You've seen the dude who drives the car. No wonder everything's crooked.
Everyone's got jokes tonight, haven't they? I drive this car, in case you didn't hear, you've been smart enough. I drive this car to its optimal driving condition.
It was funny earlier, I was making Chris a coffee and I was teaching him how to make coffee. And I told him, I said, Dad likes to put, I put flat sugars in Dad's coffee, but I think Dad puts like whole teaspoons of sugar in his coffee. And I go, that is so unhealthy.
Everything's unhealthy that I do.
Mind you, he said he wanted to eat more healthier. I'm like, you just had Subway.
What's up, boys and girls?
Okay. That's it on that.
I'm like, you can't say you want to eat healthier after you just had Subway.
Can you pass me in the back door? If you open the back door of the Adventra, there should be a bag with white rags in it. Just grab me one.
We really need to name all our cars.
What's really interesting with this?
Can we call this car Bluey?
This doesn't look like what I thought it would look like. It's actually straightened out.
We've got Bluey, we've got Pig, and the Silver Surfer.
Stripes on. Ignore the grease on the top here. I put a bit of grease on the top before I put these in, just to
And now
help
you're cleaning it with a fresh white rag.
Yeah, that's alright. But this isn't what I thought was. This is not what I thought I was going to be looking at. This actually looks like it's fine.
I'll go for one.
Hang on, I've got to look at something on the other Adventra. I'm confused.
Which Adventure?
The silver one. Just hold up a second.
Are you taking my car apart?
Have you got? No, I'm not going to tell you. But have you got your keys?
They're inside.
I need to look at something just to confirm if I'm going crazy or
My
it's just.
car's unlocked if you're trying to open the bonnet.
Yeah, that's all I need. Yeah, come with me, guys. Can you pop bonnet? Just quickly. I need to look at something because I'm very curious now if I'm just going.
At least it should be unlocked.
Maybe there was no
Unless I
problem
locked
after
it,
all, and
right?
I'm just getting used to something that can actually fit.
Oh, are you serious? One time I locked my car.
Yep, she just told everyone on stream that she never locks her car. So if you know where we live, there's a free car, guys.
Me?
No, I'll go down to the shops.
Okay, so the issue is, can we see? I don't know if they can see. The issue is, so after we drove, driving out of it was fine, right? When we got to Moma, I noticed the strut top, like the bolt that was onto the top and that little plate was fully moving with me turning. Now, if I remember correctly, that shouldn't turn that much, and there was actually a gap about that much underneath it.
Doesn't matter. Good luck them trying to figure out which key is which for which car.
Certainly want it, would you want?
We've
Now
got-
I'm thinking maybe
So
that's
many-
how it's supposed to be. I can't remember.
How many times have you done this?
Probably only about 3 times in my entire. Oh, maybe more.
What do
than
you need the car keys for?
that. You know, because he's got to start the car. Start the car and just turn it. Turn the steering left and right. That is sitting heaps more flat than mine was. Heaps more. Yeah? Hold up.
I need to change my windscreen wipers, Chris.
let's work this out for a second. Turn, right? Yeah. So you see how this is moving? This is moving like this. That's fine. But see what mine was doing? The whole thing was turning. Now let me just have a look on the other side. There you go. Yeah, definitely something going on. Just, yeah, turn it off.
Could the grease have been unneeded and helping it to move more?
Maybe. I've always put grease on them though, so this would be a new development. Alright, let's have a look at this one here. Let's have a look. I feel like I'm going to be looking like an idiot on stream in a second. This is going to be something very basic, and I've been blind the entire time. What's the bet? Yeah, palmies is fine for dinner. Palmer, sorry.
No!
See, my wife gets very vocal. Alright, let's test this, guys. Can I turn this while the strut's not in? Potentially. Wailing up.
Yeah, he just randomly comes out while we're driving home from Cremon after we've just eaten Subway, by the way.
Actually, I may not be able to turn this on.
Oh, broccoli and cauliflower for dinner. I want to start eating more healthy
Okay.
Just give me a sec.
That's fine.
after we've just eaten Subway.
I'll transfer what I need.
Hang on, can I still need you for a sec, Waz? Can you just watch that? I'm just going to try and turn it and see if the other... Oh, wait, we're not going to get the desired result, though. Because the car's off the ground.
You've got no resistance.
Oh, yeah, I just thought about that.
Nice try.
Okay.
See, you smashed your head on it.
Can we move that somewhere else?
Yeah, we can. Alright, so my test is failing significantly. I don't know what to do here. Now I've got to have a think.
Have you actually checked the strut to make sure there's nothing?
Well, the struts are good. I actually think that...
Should you just change the kit anyway?
No, I'm not going to change it if I don't have to.
No.
But you just
Alright,
paid for
let
it.
me read the chat and catch up. So...
That's right, we need it. I'll save while it's not the garage. I see you stocked up the other accounts. I'll transfer what I need when I get there.
Now let's just see, use a pogo stick.
Kind of does look like
Packing
a
4
food.
chicken Kievs. Well, it's a moderately moist Adventra. What do you mean?
Is it because it's been raining and it's wet?
Oh, yeah.
How do I change the windscreen wipers?
Even Mr. Magnat said that it's palmy.
It's Parma.
No, it's palmy.
Is he from Victoria? Because it's Parma. It's been Parma my
He
entire
said it's
life.
palmy. Palmy is a cheese.
No, that's Parmesan.
Can you push that down just a little bit, the stick, so they can actually see my face while I'm talking to them? Loosen up the adjuster.
Which one? This one?
No, there's like 4 adjustments.
This one?
Yeah, try that one.
No,
No, the other one then.
this one?
Yeah, cool. I've never looked at much into it, but I've always had a problem with my strut tops. I was thinking it was just me till now. No, I'm actually thinking I'm probably okay. So I'm super paranoid about things going wrong with this.
When you get back.
So I wanted to do this, but I reckon there's something
Dinner.
going on here that I'm missing.
The camera's behind you, why?
Huh?
The camera's there.
What's that?
Actually, do you know what?
Put that top
Do you know what? I just had a thought.
Chat.
Okay. I don't. Obviously, no one in chat's really come up with an idea, but I'm going to explain and show something to you. So we're going to be doing a bit of troubleshooting here together. I think the bump stop's screwed in it. Okay. I'm going to show you guys what I mean. Okay, so this is a new strut top, and these are new ones. These are only a couple of days old, but this is another set of new ones. I think because of the bump stop failing to work as it should, I actually think it's not turning properly because of it. Okay. So these are your strut tops you normally have at the top of your shock towers, or strut towers, should I say. These are your bearings. This is like your bearings that sit on. You guys probably already know a lot of this, but that's alright. What the job of this is is with a bump stop.
Why are they so big?
And these are different to Commodore ones. Everyone gets them mixed up. They buy the Commodore version and there's not enough length in them. So the Adventra ones are different from the Commodore ones.
I swear anything car related can be turned into a double entendre. Everything.
Wow, what does that look like? Anyway.
The Commodore ones don't have enough length in them. Please.
Okay. This is your bump stop.
Why is it white?
Can you get me that? Oh, probably don't show that. That's just even more disturbing if I show them like that. So this is your bump stop, and basically, this is your your absorber runs through this and it goes straight up.
What do you say?
Okay, don't worry, Jordan. And what's supposed to happen is this bearing, this ring, is supposed to sit like that. So. My wife needs to leave now. This is the only way this stream that we're going to go ahead, okay? And what happens is, this is sitting on the top, and this will turn on those bearings. So you kind of see those bearings in there? It sits on it, and all the weight turns on that bump stop, okay?
But why is it
see
white?
how? See on this bump stop how you've got this little ledge? The bearings, the little bearings basically sit on that and turn on it. Now I used my old bump stops, and I think that's what failed us here. Because I'm going to see if I can show you what.
Like they're literally going to get dirty. Why would they make them white?
Here we go. I got some.
Were those ones white when you got them?
These were like a cream colour.
And now they're black.
So you see how this seems to be a problem that I have in the Adventra. I've only just thought about this right now. A new one, a used one. You see how the outer ring here is kind of perfect around this one? Well, you see this one here, it's kind of flattened out, like on this side too. Like that's especially flattened out there.
Honey, look at the top.
See how worn it is? Yeah. But see how it's kind of starting to come apart too. I think that if this is trying to sit on that, like that doesn't even fit right now. It does, but it moves downwards, so it's sitting kind of on an angle. If it sits on it perfectly, yeah, it melts. Essentially, it melts. We noticed that too when we were changing them the other day. We didn't change the bump stops. I left the old ones in, but one side had melted. I actually wonder, without this fully working in there, if that's what's caused, because I can't turn this. I think I'm supposed to, from memory, I should be able to turn this. I think. Or should I not? No, it definitely should be able to turn, because you're probably right about the grease too. The grease is probably...
Are you sure it's not too tight?
The grease is probably also making it hard, making it easier for this to turn with it, when it shouldn't be. Alright. That means I will need to pull these apart. I think we're onto something. Alright. Now everyone gets to watch me potentially die on stream. Excellent. Let me get some compressors.
Move back here.
Actually, I might do this out here where there's a bit more room. Just because it's going to enable me to...
So you're coming over here to where I came over here to be safe?
Yes. Yes, I am.
And you're going to put me in danger?
I am.
You're not really supposed to say that live on stream.
It's alright.
You weren't supposed to agree with me.
My select set of tools. I guess you're going to give me a hand here.
What can I do?
You can hold the strut top while I put everything on, or I can try and build something up to... hold it in place.
You're gonna make me hold the danger?
Yes. I might be able to use these, I'm hoping.
That's 2.
Yeah, but if I...
Are they stuck together?
Yeah.
Why?
Let's see if this will work. You just need something to hold this, and I don't have a...
I don't think this is gonna work.
Yeah, I could probably work like that. That's good enough. That will work.
Can you get rid of that hair that's on the screen?
No, I cannot.
Thank you.
We'll try and do this. It looks bent to you.
It's on an angle.
Yeah, no, but it actually looks like it. The shock also might be. I wonder if my springs are also. I mean, these are my original springs.
Wait, haven't you? No, you've replaced these once before.
Twice
Twice.
on this.
So
stuff.
these are not the originals, are they?
No, of course not.
No, you said these are your original ones,
What was?
but you've changed them twice.
What's my original ones? Alright.
The springs.
The springs are original, but the shocks have not. I've kept these springs are the same ones I've had from the start.
Oh, I thought you changed the springs twice.
No, not on this car.
Sure you did. You had Petters ones, and then you had King.
No.
No, not Kings. A different.
Lavelles, or whatever. No, I put them in other cars for the other cars we've had. Alright, let me catch up with chat now that I am. I think they're out. They are out, Jordan. Look at this. If you look at that, they are out.
Oh, is that black thing in that box, that dirty thing that's there?
They are definitely out. Where did the PO box? I've had these since I worked at my very first job when I was like turned 18. They're really good. They're technically property of Australia Post Girl.
Your thing, that rubber thing is dinted. Your rubber thing on your underneath your spring, it's got a dint in it.
What are you talking about?
This thing here, there's a dint.
Yeah, that's just that's part of what you get also is the.
Yeah, that's what I asked.
Yeah,
is that other thing?
No, that's fine. That's not important at all.
I thought you couldn't do that with that.
If you go slow, it's not too bad.
Oh,
Should have seen me the other day. I almost probably destroyed one of these.
awkward?
Huh?
Awkward?
Not really. Just, I think these are getting on the warm side. I think I've used them that many times.
Time to get a
That's
hydraulic
why
one.
That's why I use 4 of these suckers, if I can, to increase safety.
You got 2 that are newer though, don't
I think I'm supposed to say something like, don't do this at home, or do this under supervision of someone who's experienced, or something like that. Just don't do anything stupid, guys, alright? If you see any of my videos, you have to assume that everything I do may not be safe. Don't copy what I do.
you? You do try and be as safe as you can.
Yeah, there's always going to be someone that's going to be upset with the way I do things. Should have got new springs and more cable ties. Did get new cable ties. Got a whole bag of cable ties. I'm just wondering about the springs now. You're making me think that I may actually want to go get a new set of springs. But the problem is, Petter springs are on back order. I won't get a set of these springs before Simpson. That I can assure you.
Could you not try a different one? Not before Simpson?
Nah, not really. I prefer these. I hate this part. Does anyone like this part? I mean, let's be honest. There's nothing about this part that feels comforting. And what I recommend to people is don't go look on YouTube to see what happens if this goes wrong. Because then you never want to do this. simply because of the things that go wrong. I'm going to need to use, pretty sure. So we get another socket. We worked out that.
You don't need to compress the springs, do you? You just need to stop them from uncompressing? Uncompressing?
This just stops it from. This just stops it from.
Decompressing.
Actually, would it sit better in that one? Hold up. Just feel something. No.
Did that suddenly get heavier now that you've got those things on it?
It's very heavy.
Do you need me to hold it?
No, I'm just trying to work out the safest way I can do this on my own. That's fine. It's fine, man.
I was just getting my drink.
Be interesting to roll the spring along the floor to see if it's shaped. If I uncompress this, if I compress these, pull everything apart, uncompress them, I find we'll have a big problem with trying to
get them back on.
To get them back, to get the spring compressors back on the right spot. If that makes sense. So I try not to.
You could just take a photo of it.
It could very well be bent and warped. I mean, after all the use of years, very possible. Definitely possible.
Oh, we've had this adventure for what, 5 years almost?
Definitely possible. I heard it wrong and was close enough to take the hat off my brother's head. After that, I got the hydraulic ones. Angela says hello, Sarah.
Hello.
Still tight. Did you use 2 or 4, Keith? See, now that's turning.
What's wrong?
I'm just not sure if... I'm really not sure if there is actually a problem with this or not, and I'm just... We'll see in a second.
Yeah, it's turning.
Yeah, because there's no pressure on it. But it feels like it's turning like it should. Like I don't see a problem with this. This is what I'm now confused about.
You're only changing the bump stop, aren't you?
Yeah, but I may not. Well, I should anyway. That's obvious. I'm so confused as to if I actually have a problem here or not, and if I've just been overly precautious. I mean, I definitely don't think the operation that I was expecting. I mean, everyone could be right. It could just be simply because they're greased is what was causing the problem.
You'll soon know.
I will soon know. Okay, we agree. The pressure is low. So you can got that bolt up there a little bit. So this is moving.
Does that mean it's not
So it means it's not under pressure. If you just start unscrewing this bolt here and this thing starts expanding, yeah, don't keep unscrewing. Now you gotta be really careful when you pull these off, because if you open the bearings up.
Which is the bearing part?
I think I have opened the bearing part up. I think these are. I think these are safe to say that they might be stuck. I'm just trying to look for a clean box to drop all these ball bearings into.
You probably can't find one inside.
No, it just needs to be so I can Sorry, can I just get through here?
Is that clean?
Yeah, it just has to be cleanish. Because what'll actually have to happen is I can actually rebuild these. Even once all the bearings have come out, they're rebuildable. That you can rebuild them with. So, I don't know if you guys can see that. Where you guys are. I don't like messing with this too much.
Do you want me to bring the camera over?
But this is the bottom. The bearings sit in there. And it's just a race and it turns around like that. But given this is seized in, like I can't pull this out, that actually indicates to me that the bump stop may have been a problem.
You can see the top of... You can see the top of the thing, but you can't see what's in the bucket.
Pardon?
You can see the top of that, but you can't see what's in the bucket.
Don't worry about what's in the bucket.
Do you need help?
Yeah, look at this. Bring the camera over. Look at this, guys. So this is the old bump stop. Oh my god, the frames are shocking. It's not even in center position. Look at this. It's way off. And this is stuck. This should not, this plastic thing should not be stuck like that.
Let me, sorry. I'm going to put the camera down and I'm going to actually adjust this thing here.
No, that's okay. You can go back on that now. Oh look, that's even broken even more actually. Look at that, Jordan. So if I get all these bearings,
because I couldn't stand
bearings,
still.
I can still rebuild that if it's not totally over.
Do you have a spare one of those?
So I think I bought another one. I had a feeling that it would be pretty much screwed.
So when did you replace those ones?
Huh?
So when did you replace those?
I prefer you not to be nearby just in case this goes wrong. I mean, it's very unlikely, but the whole thing could just decompress at this stage if it wanted to.
Are you going to replace those rubbers?
Yeah, I'll replace everything. I've just got to find my 100 side cutters.
Are you gonna, is it that bad?
Huh?
Is it
No,
that
it's not that bad, but I've got to.
Oh, you've got a cable tie.
But yeah, the bottom cable tie just came off. Okay. My 10mm spacer that I use. Can the camera come up a little bit, babe?
To where?
Just bring it up, just so they can. They're not talking to a headless Chris.
They're talking to a half headless Chris.
Okay, coming up. Yeah. Should be fine.
I can see what's.
Alright. So that's my 10mm spacer that I use, which you don't really need to have. It makes your ride more harsh actually, but it stops the whole car from kind of compressing more when you're going up rocks, when you're climbing up rocks. So when you got a wheel that's pushing up against a rock and it's vertical, and you want to climb that rock, it stops it from compressing more, and screwing up my approach angle. I find without that, this here hits everything, no matter how slow you go.
Why is that?
Okay.
Why does it do that?
Sorry?
Why does it do that?
Because the wheel pushes up into the body, because the springs are more softer. This causes them to be a bit more stiff, which is what I like. Although people that use this as daily probably wouldn't enjoy that.
So I don't have a spacer in mine then?
No, you don't. No, none of the Adventurers. Only this is the only one that has spaces in it. Okay.
Didn't you have a yellow one?
In the back.
Oh. I'm like, I swear those...
Right, let's see if this gets solved with a new bump stop and a strut top.
Like, you can tell that yellow one's all, like, warped and everything.
Yeah.
Like, not just broken.
We don't mind half headless, Chris. Yeah, as long as it's not caused by a spring compressor. Yeah, look, I mean, I don't know how much more safer I can do this other than getting a cage. I mean, I could actually...
Wait, what's a cage?
Well, you can work in a cage, and that way if stuff was to come apart, it's most likely going to be stopped by the cage that's around
Are
it.
you in the cage? You're
No,
outside.
you're outside the cage. That's the whole point of it.
Okay.
You wouldn't want to be in it, yeah. No. But they use them to do tyres and stuff too. So. I'll just worry about putting these on a bit later. I don't like messing with...
Would it be safer with a hydraulic spring compressor?
Oh, for many reasons. Alright, that's in. I'll just take the cable tie off this. So that's... Yeah, it doesn't look that bad, but... That's what's coming from the top.
Why is it called a bump stop?
Hmm?
Why is it called a bump stop?
Okay, so they call it a bump stop. Bump stops don't actually work very well for what I do, but normally what it will do, it'll stop the top of this on full compression from hitting straight up. This is basically what softens a full shock compression and the impact from hitting the top.
So it stops it from bumping.
It's why it's called a bump stop. That's why it bumps. It heavily harsh bumps, but because we've got so much spring strength here, it doesn't really...
I assumed that's what it meant. I wasn't sure.
But it's part of how it keeps the strut top down, so, you know. Yes, that's a much better fit even. Look at that.
You can tell that one was warped because when you...
so much better too. What the hell? Except... Okay, so I actually have to... Okay, I'm seeing a small issue here. What's actually happening right now, you guys can't see on the camera, but the alignment for this shock doesn't line up well with the springs. The springs might actually be on an angle, which is what we suspected. God. That's what I might do. Can you get me that, the WD-40 over there?
Where is that?
Just there on the left. Just going to chuck a little bit of WD-40 on the top here, just so I can try and get it down over. Oh, against the brick wall.
Oh. Ow. Oh, that was my leg.
Does fit. Does it fit? I swear I just had this fitting, so...
Maybe that's warped.
That could be, I mean... Keep. No, see, that's on. That's not going anywhere. The issue I'm having is
But it's not even straight.
that.
Turn it upside down.
That's dead straight. That's centre.
Why does it look weird from the back?
There we go. Alright.
Do you need help?
No. Okay. Okay, it would have been good if I remembered to put the other bits in though. Spacer.
So what's the difference between that blue thing and that black thing?
Well, the black thing is actually technically a standard spacer,
That looks warped.
but this makes it a... No, it's supposed to be... It seats with the...
No, but look at the top. Like, look at...
seats with the spring like that.
Why is some of it more thinner than others?
On here?
Yeah. Like, no.
What are we talking about here?
Like this part here, look. Like it's really thin here.
Yeah, that's how it seats, because
Oh, okay.
the spring comes up like that.
Yeah.
It seats to sit it nicely on, but I've got to pay attention what I'm doing. You guys are making me anxious in chat.
They're not saying anything.
You're not saying anything, and that's probably. Oh shit. Yeah, no, that's right. That's right. I was going to turn it to show everyone, but clearly I can't do that because the spring's got no. It's just sitting on the. It's just going to show you how it seats in, but let's not do that, guys. I mean, technically, this still isn't fully centre. Let me just grab me, what do you need? I just want to compress this side of the spring a little more to see if I can, I probably shouldn't. I'd rather not die on stream today.
Or any day.
Look, it's on, but it's still not centre. I'm not happy with this.
What sounds crunchy?
Glass. I was saying, that's how you're chewing on glass. Ice.
Oh, is he talking to me?
Yes. That looks good. I'm pretty happy with that.
Mr. Magnate person said, no, don't.
Don't.
Don't compress the spring anymore. Why?
Yeah, you see that? Yeah, I know. It's a bad idea. Because you wouldn't want to change the profile of what's being compressed.
If that comes apart, you're right in the firing line.
Yeah, you don't want to change the profile
That's a
of
spring.
how you've compressed stuff with nothing to catch it.
I know.
So I get, you see how that turns on the bump stop really nicely? That was not happening the other day.
I know why.
So-
Fun fact, it'll always look a bit crooked.
Oh, it will?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Even when you
Oh
bolt,
shit, I forgot something.
when you bolt it all back together,
Hang
it's
on, I
still
forgot
works.
something.
The bearing?
Hang on. Gee, that was close. Oh, almost forgot.
What about the bearing?
Wait. Is that the right order? Now I'm confused. Refer to manual.
What about the ball bearing?
There is not one.
Where's
What?
the ball bearing?
No, that's here.
Oh, you put it back in the orange.
Yeah, but I'm just pretty sure that because that's like a bush, it acts like a bush, you face down,
Mom,
you go around like
what is Dad doing?
that,
Yeah, the steel plate on top too.
with a plate on the top.
You know that thing we went and picked up for him?
The curved one goes on
Yeah?
top.
Yeah, he's putting those on.
Yeah, the
That
curved one.
cookie?
No, the curved one's on the
Yeah,
bottom.
soon. I'll get you on soon.
Like the curved one on top.
Oh, but why can I get one on my own?
Well, that's how,
Because you can
that's
have
how I
one
pulled it
soon.
apart. That means I'll put it back when I put it back through the
Soon.
camera line, by the way.
What?
Oh, sorry, camera.
That curved line, that belongs to the old one.
Yeah, but take it off for a second.
You should want to get
I could be
that.
wrong.
Well, when we pulled the last ones apart, the curved one was on the
Wait,
bottom.
you're right in
so
front
I
of the
copied
camera.
that. Should I consult with the workshop manual?
No, doesn't that manual tell you?
No, that won't. Turn on that computer. Can you turn on that computer? Pull out the workshop manual.
Why take this?
Better to check this.
Why you guys take this
I don't think... I can see your point, so I actually want to check the
Oh, that's
workshop.
not the curved one's on top.
Yeah, check the workshop manual. I think
No,
the
this. Yeah.
under chassis,
What?
Yes, thank you.
body suspension,
It's going to
and
be a
then
little
front.
Good job, boy.
Where's the computer not?
Give me 10 seconds, I will rewind the stream.
Who said that?
A very helpful viewer.
Magnate person.
Yeah.
Why are you rerunning it?
Is this all unplugged or something or what?
I couldn't get it to turn on, I don't know why. It just randomly wouldn't turn on. I assume it's not connected. Wait, can you probably not me around here? Okay. Let me just see if I can pull up the workshop from here.
Right.
What are you doing?
I'm going this way.
Oh, okay.
Let's hope it's not plugged in.
Huh?
Let's hope it's not plugged in.
Oh, you plugged it in?
Yeah.
Alright, so you'll do it?
No,
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. Well, it's funny because Jordan was here the other night and he goes, oh, I'll give you a hand doing some stuff since a lot of other people are busy. And look, he came around, gave me a hand, and as I was pulling everything apart and putting things back together, he actually sat there and said to me, I'm actually quite surprised how much you work on the Adventra, but this isn't something you know on the back of your head. And it's like, if you think about this though, I've probably done maybe about half a dozen of these, maybe more, maybe somewhere between half a dozen and a dozen of these in my entire life. But a washer, like a curved one versus, like these are things you don't remember. Yeah, I think I put it back properly too, because I remember the curved one facing down, but we're just checking the workshop manual to see what it says.
which one is it? This thing in the middle that says MSIVZ shortcut?
Yep. I'll bring you guys over so we can have a squiz. It's all the hazardous workshop area. Go to service information. Allow. Just maximize this for a second. Service information. Yeah, allow.
How many times do I have to allow?
Every time. On the left side, go to suspension and steering. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Expand it. Now let's look at this carefully.
Suspension?
Front suspension, yep.
Have you not like mapped the drive or something?
This is no, it's not it. You can't get rid of this unless I don't use Adobe. Now steering. Oh God knows whereabouts in this whole thing it's going to be. Scroll down until we see something that makes
Why
sense.
don't you just type it in the search function?
Front strut assembly. Here we go.
That one there?
Reinstall. Oh yeah, upper strut support bearing and mount. Check that. Yep. Here we go. Looking good. Interesting spring compressors they use. Alright. The washer. Oh, the washer faces up. Oh no, that's the top one. Hang on, so the washer faces upwards.
They're saying it's a curved one upwards and it sits into the curve.
But what about the one under the strut top? Scroll down more? Or
It
up?
doesn't show me.
Now.
Is there not one there? That doesn't make
Yeah.
sense. No, that's the steering toe. Go down. So it is here. So number 4 is strut top. Number 3. Hang on, stop scrolling for a sec so I can actually read.
Reading. Move the front and 2 washers either side.
Yeah.
So there is a washer either side, but it doesn't actually tell you. But from here, it looks like there's the curved one that faces up.
The curved one faces up.
And the nut sits into it.
Now.
I've never done it that way. I've always had the curved face into the bush.
Oh, there you go. The curved one does go on top.
Scroll down. I'm needing more information. This is not. Can I actually read this for a second? So it says, scroll up, reinstall, put rods through upper spring seat to maximum strength, remove the strut rod nut, reinstall upper bearing with the same orientation as noted on removal. Generally the coloured or narrow outer section faces towards the upper. Still while holding strut top extended.
Install the second washer with the dished shape
Facing upwards.
So
All these years we've been doing it wrong. It's all right. Workshop manual has helped us this particular time round. Hello, Wyatt. It's Addy and Commodore. Because oh my God, the frames per second. What is going on with the frames?
Is it bad?
Oh, it's shocking. What frame rate are we streaming at?
Probably because we turned on this computer, so you limited Wi-Fi in this area just got even more.
Okay, alright guys, hang on, hold up. So we've done this wrong the whole time, in all my life. Flat washer. This is according to the workshop manual.
Flat washer goes on first.
Flat washer goes, this doesn't make sense. Why would you have a flat washer there? On the round, no, whatever. Let's go with it. If the workshop manual's wrong, we'll know for next time. See, that doesn't sit well with this.
Oops, sorry, I touched the camera again.
I suppose I can see that working. I suppose we can... I'm just so iffy about this. I don't like this because I've never done it this way before, and but it's
Unless you think the workshop manual's wrong. What does that thing say?
Wait, this contradicts workshop manual. Look at the picture. The picture says the washer goes the other way.
You said that's not a Commodore one.
Huh?
You said that wasn't a Commodore one.
What do you mean?
You said something wasn't a Commodore. Oh, you were talking.
G'day Ben, what's going on?
You were talking about the bump stops, weren't you?
Okay. Hang on, we got contradicting things here. So the workshop manual for the Holden says
Flat string on bottom.
this says use the flat one at the top, the rounded one at the bottom. I mean, it actually says washer installation guide, and it has.
Unless the way they built it means it should go that way, because it's their different dimensions from the original.
Well, if we
Holden
go with the way that's on here, that is the way I pulled it apart, because I always remember pulling this from that, and that curves around the bump stop. That's what that says. That is different to what it says on there, though.
Well, that's using original Holden parts. This is a aftermarket. So
G'day, Ben.
I would go with the aftermarket installation manual because they would have based on their design.
And also that it came out that way. Can we agree that it came out that way? So maybe we go in the way it came out. Yes.
It's forward right. Okay, I'm still going. Yeah, still going.
Huh?
They're saying he's still going.
Oh, we'll be here for a while, Ed.
Well, you do that. I'm gonna go make dinner.
Yeah. Thanks, Bob. Okay.
Cross is a verb. I'll go do dinner. We're having pumpkins.
Yeah, nothing really entertaining going on here.
I'll make sure I make it.
I'm only just proving to everyone how much I don't know about adventurers after all.
I'll make sure I get it ready before stream ends. Make everybody.
Oh, but guys, look at that. That turned so beautifully in the bump stop compared to the old one. It's palmy, not palmer.
No. Wrong.
I don't have a deep socket, so this is also another problem. I don't think that's going down any further though. But
Yeah, it's Victoria. Victoria calls it Palmer.
have I put the spring in the right way? Well, the spring... This is the same original spring that I've always had in this car since 2016, so... It comes out, I put the new shock in, and it goes back in the same way. So we assume that... That still turns, look at that. That wasn't turning before, guys. Even with that all the way down, we're getting turning on the bump stop. And let's not put grease in it, I guess. And see what happens. I mean, I've always done that. I guess that could be part of the problem as well.
There you go, Chris.
The chat is getting political here. Hey Ben, I'm pretty genuine about you finding your dogs. That's absolutely...
Wait, what happened?
Okay, so Ben went out on a bit of a camping trip. I don't know Queensland very well, but somewhere in... Just imagine Victoria High Country, okay? In the middle of freaking nowhere.
Yeah.
And 2 dogs ran off. He couldn't find them for I think like 17 or 18 days.
Oh, Jesus.
He went out after work. He used like megaphones to try and call them. I assume it's many hundreds of kilometres from where he lives, and he went out to camp to try and, and he left food and clothes and stuff behind so they could send. But they ended up being found by some people separate, so both of them separated, the dogs, but they were found by people individually, all well.
That's awesome.
17, 18 days later. That is just incredible.
Do you remember when we went
I would
camping?
be devastated if I lost my dogs. Oh my
Do you
god.
remember when we went camping and Leela ran off and we didn't know whether we'd find her?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And that wasn't too far from me. Anyway, off topic. We keep going off topic. We're never going to get this done tonight. That's good. I'm happy with that. But the question is, will it be like that even once I release the pressure? So,
Should I move?
let's see. Let me just see if I make sure I can't get this down anymore. Everyone loves ugga duggers. Oh. Oh, that's not going down anymore. Oh, that's really good.
So it's definitely supposed to move then.
No, it's supposed to, because what happens in the car, this sits hard against your body,
Yeah.
and when you turn your steering wheel, this turns, but this doesn't. So imagine it going like that,
Yeah.
you know? What was happening was this whole thing was turning with the car, and that's not good. Not good.
Should I move?
No, not much can really go wrong here. I say that.
Oh, it's just if you're taking it apart, right?
No, I'm not going to put grease on it, Jordan. I'm going to go against that idea. I mean, I've always done it. I'm working out my left and rights. Take these two side ones off, because they always come off anyway. And then yeah, I've worked out every time I try and undo all four at once slowly, they never come off slowly, ones fall out. So at some point I only end up with two on here, and then but I mean,
Why does it look like it's on an angle?
it's still turning, so.
Why does that blue thing look like it's on an angle?
Well, it does change. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying to Jordan the other day. I'm saying this slowly moves.
Like, because if you look at it from that angle, it looks like it's leaning towards you.
Yes, but the bump stock keeps this flat on it. So I unless there's something going on with my springs, I assume that we're all kosher here. That's what I'm saying, Jordan. The greasing the top would make it more likely to move. So I don't know what's going on with. I don't know if I've been doing it all wrong the whole time, or my Asian engineering finally letting me down. I will definitely need an alignment after this. Most certainly will need an alignment.
Shouldn't you have cable tied
You
that?
can't say that on stream.
Shouldn't you have cable tied that thing first?
Oh, come on. No, I'll cable tie that last. This thing here. You can cable tie it, but if you're cable tying the boot on, you're doing it while it's under compression, you're moving stuff around. It is easier, but it is more dangerous. This thing hates me. Can I get me a 19mm spanner?
I don't know what size that is. 21 or 20?
Yeah, he lets me do everything the way I do them, so I'm probably wrong.
22.
Let's be honest, I mean, I'm not a qualified mechanic.
16,
I'm a qualified all-terrain actioner, that's it. I haven't died yet, but that's actually one of the other reasons I bought a proper four-wheel drive, because I was starting to get a little bit worried about my work on the car. I didn't want to put my kids in the car of some really sketchy places where I take this thing.
Where am I looking?
They're not 19 spanner.
I don't. What's that? That's not a 19. That's a 40.
No 19?
No, I don't see one.
That's very annoying.
Unless this is a 19, but I don't know.
Mama,
No, that's a 17. I can
Mama,
see it from here, because I can't undo that.
Mama,
Yes, I am.
can I have a cookie? What?
Just manipulate
this?
this. It's alright. Just manipulate this a little bit. It's just this nut was too
Have a
close.
cookie?
And if you keep asking, the answer will be no. Was that metal?
Yeah. These are slowly getting worn more and more every time I use them.
Time to get hydraulic spring compressor.
Surprised you guys watch this crap I put on YouTube, I swear to God.
Why?
It is, a lot of this stuff is the most Asianist stuff you'll ever see.
That's a little racist. I don't know that you can say that.
Oh, but it's not proper, is more what I'm trying to say. None of it's proper. Anything I do here is kind of all...
I still don't think you can say it on stream.
It's all... You know what? YouTube's policy is much different than Twitch's, so I'm pretty happy about that. I'm just trying to find something to seat these on. Well, all in all...
Now that they're not as dangerous, do you want me to hold it?
And that still doesn't move, so under all that pressure.
Maybe it's not supposed to.
You would think that it would though.
One way to find out, why don't you undo mine?
Because that doesn't make sense, because this should move.
Maybe it's too tight.
Alright. I'm going to phone a friend, and actually, so my on-call mechanic. Can you pass this?
I don't think I should throw that.
I have a, if all else fails,
Who are you calling?
Hamish.
Oh. I don't remember those ever being able to move. What is that tape there? Is that tape supposed to be there?
Alright. Chris is calling phone a friend.
Not 50-50?
Not 50-50.
Not us, the audience?
Not ask the audience. I should ask the audience
You
first.
did. They didn't know.
He may not pick up. Yeah, Hamish?
What's up, man?
I am live on stream just trying to work something out. Oh shit, you're on the roof?
Yeah, I'm in a roof.
Alright, really quick question. This is the strut top.
Yeah.
Okay. After I've decompressed it, the strut top doesn't move. It's still supposed to spin.
Sorry, hang on. What?
So I've just
No,
put.
it should be tight.
It should be tight. So the strut top should not move on its own on the bearing.
No.
Okay.
It will do once you put the load of the car on it.
Okay.
When it's in full. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I just want to make sure because we had a problem and I've put a new set in and I'm back where I was at square one. So if you're saying that it's supposed to stay steady, then I'll put
Yeah,
this.
it's they're tight as when you've just taken the spring compressors off.
Roger that. Okay. Good to know. All right. Cool. thanks for taking the.
Is that right, Warren?
Yes, I followed the poly last order. Good. What happens if they're the wrong way around? I'm just curious.
It'll chop the bush.
Oh, okay. No, it's the right way around. The curved one facing down underneath and the flat one on the top. Yeah. Cool. All right. Thanks, Hamish. Take it easy. Bye. Well, there you
Was he
go.
laughing at you?
Huh?
Was he laughing
No,
at you?
people must forget to put the bushes on the wrong way. So the bushes are on the right way, guys.
Quick question.
According to someone who probably does over 100 of these in his life.
Honey, I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Why does it look like your spring is taped up because there's a problem with it?
This? It's
Yeah.
not. That's its label. That's its original label.
Okay, that's alright.
I know it would be something that I would do, but who would tape? I'm not going to duct tape my spring, honey.
No, but that's what it looks like from here.
Jesus. What do you think this is?
I assumed it was some sort of label, but
It's not Luke Mobile who's calling, so he'll be fine.
What?
I am a mechanic, and twice I have nearly had kids. Wait. Yeah, well, I didn't think about that. He's right. Car load. So I guess once the weight of the car is on this, it's going to push this down, and everything would work as intended. So at this stage, we're saying that the bump stop's been not of great quality, aka this issue, is definitely a causing factor to our problem. Alright.
Well,
11 people watching me be completely broken on stream. I love it. Alright.
12. I'm watching.
Yeah, but you've always watched me do stuff that doesn't make sense.
Good entertainment.
Oh, God. Good entertainment.
I mean, it's fine. I've never had a car break down on me, so.
Well, it's a good start, isn't it? People have cut springs with angle grinders, duct tapes. So duct tape one is not out of the... Yeah, well, I've seen people chop theirs to get lower cars on the cheaps. This is going to be a...
Isn't that dangerous?
Huh?
Isn't that dangerous?
What's that? Oh, yeah, probably. It's not proper. Definitely not what I would say. Recommended. But again, people do stuff that they shouldn't.
Yeah, Chris.
Why did I see that coming from? Alright, well, how long have we been live for? Let's have a look. It's 7 o'clock, not too bad. Oh, these came with kettle parts, didn't they?
Yeah.
Probably may as well use the ones that it came with.
Why do they look cheap and gross?
I don't know.
They look like they'll break within 5 seconds.
Hmm?
They look like you could break them with your teeth.
What? Yeah.
I don't know, they just look odd. Do you need help?
That's alright. It's just dry rubber, so I'm just trying to lube it up a bit to get things, you know, happening. What? Yeah, working on cars is very
Suggestive?
suggestive, is the best way to put it. 94 minutes live, so it's taken me 4 times the time it should have taken me to do something like this so far. Yeah, I know that, but I'm just trying to get the bloody thing on.
Do you want help?
New ones are always... Oh, and keeps the sand out of them as well, which is a good thing.
Yeah, keeps the sand out of them.
Ah, these. Because the amount of sand we flick up in the Adventurers, whew,
Like if you
boy do we
compare,
go fast.
if you compare those, the black ones, to these dirty ones over here.
Yeah, show me, which one? Yeah. I mean, that's 2 years of use. So, and one of these was torn. Can't remember which one, but one of the sides were torn. Okay. Alright, we're almost done one side. What's everyone having for dinner tonight? Oh, I know, Jordan. I know. That's alright. Everyone likes watching me screw up or struggle anyway. Don't you?
I'm gonna be quiet.
Okay. A little stopping thing here. Wish I could put music on, but I'm not allowed to. Copyright rules and stuff.
Why don't you use the NCS music?
I don't really like.
It's good music.
Yeah, but it's I suppose I could.
Wyatt wants a piano so he can make.
I'm not worried. I'm not like so I can monetize the video or anything. It's just so I don't get copyright striked. All right, one done. It looks alright. Looks good.
How can people review TV shows and stuff and not to get copyright strike.
TV show. Oh, there'd be some. There's this thing called fair use, but God knows what. Sorry, can I come through here now? What fair use actually entails is another question, isn't it? Oops. I need to go there after you come through.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, you were adjusting the camera, that's why I didn't
I'm
go
just
through.
trying to work it.
I just didn't want to brush up against the car by going that way.
That's alright. Alright. Can you push the laptop around? Alright. Now I'm going to dry off some of the grease that might still exist at the top. Is that cloth over there? Is that the white cloth over there that I had?
This dirty one?
Yes, that dirty one. Move the camera up just a smidge. A little bit low. Okay.
Better?
Yeah. Probably. Gosh. Yeah, but I do it all because I know that it gets done. Like, if the thing is, okay, I would much rather pay someone to do this. Okay, don't get me wrong. I think about doing this stuff and I'm like, oh, parts hit my garage, I order this stuff, it arrives at my front door, it just piles up. And I'm like, I'm going to be better off paying someone to do this. But my problem is, if I pay someone to do this and something goes wrong while I'm off-road and I'm remote, I've got no one to rely on but myself to get this back to a working condition so I can drive it home. And there's been many times, many times when something's gone wrong, and I've gone, I think I know what that might be. And because I understand how it's all put together, I can figure out a way to get around a problem. I would say for me, that has been the number one thing that stopped me from having to call someone to come out and save me more times than I can remember. And that's why I carry all the tools you saw me pull out earlier on. This tool bag here that I carry. This comes with me every time I go off-road. This Stanley kit I have down here comes with me every time I go off-road. And between these two things, I've got everything I need to pull everything off this car. Even the transmission. I could even drop the transmission if I wanted to. So if my torque converter just decided to go, or something like that, and it's something I could get brought out, I know I could do it. It would be a shit job, swapping that off-road, but I could do it. So, I got one. I've got a scan tool that I like a decent scan tool that I can even clear all the security and the SRS and all that type of stuff as well. I carry one of those as well. I've got one of those portable jump start kits that has also got me out of trouble many a times. So, yeah. I mean, I don't make videos about this because, I mean, there's already 100 videos up on YouTube about this, so I don't see the point in me telling people this is what you should do or this is what I do, because it's just 1 hour of me talking about something everyone already knows, so what's the point? Alright. So, doing this on my own is the problem part. Because I'm not a strong person, we shall see how this goes. Okay. Except I put the screws in the wrong way, so I'll just swap these around. Okay. Alright, that's in. Probably Probably should have moved some light over here. Because I know you guys get bored pretty easily on YouTube when you're looking at a screen. I don't know if that helps you see anything. Probably not amazingly. So I tighten everything up, sway link will go in once I first jack this up. So I chuck a small jack underneath, I jack this up, and then I put the bolt in from the top. I chuck the bolt in. So what I'll end up doing is jacking this up so it comes up, and I'll chuck that piece, whatever I did with it, back in and bolt it together and tighten it up. Not with a rattle gun, but with I have your stream on one monitor whilst I bog a truck in a snow runner. In a what? A snow runner. I don't understand. Alright. Oh yeah, if you ever put these in, it's the dirty side facing up, clean side facing down. FYI. You'll see in a moment. That as I jack this up, right. $10 mil, 24. I should say thanks everyone for dropping in tonight and watching the stream. I mean, I'll still stream whether I have 1 or 2 viewers, but when there's 12 views here, it kind of makes me feel pretty good that we've got people that are interested in watching this really, really random stuff. So, yeah. It's in pretty tight. My tripod gets a good work when I'm in the garage. Catch you later, Ben. Have a good one. Yeah, that's all good, man. Yeah, we will. Always working hard here, you know that. Always working hard here. Okay. Now I can probably get all these little bits and pieces. Sway link back in. Make sure all my cables are right. Okay. Or should that be behind? Maybe it should be behind. Like that. And then. Okay. Okay. It's like that. If you were smearing spaghetti on a wall on Mars, humming to We Will Rock You would be random. This is all terrain related. Thanks, Jordan. I assume the only thing this clip thing here does is it keeps all these, it stops these from, if these were to come loose, end up getting tangled up in the car. Which is probably why they say you should only use them once. But anyhow. Here's something really, really funny. You guys won't believe this, but I'm going to tell you anyway. You see this? Let me see if I can change the angle of this camera for a second. Orientation locked. Yeah, it's okay. I'm aware of that. Thank you for telling me. Check this out. And you'll see this in about 20 minutes when we're working on the other side. You see this sway link bar? This is of the same make and set that you would normally buy if you were to buy left and right side. And they are different. Left is different, right is, driver and passenger are different part numbers, but they are actually the same brand. But here's the stupid thing. You see this Allen key bit? Where it fits a 5mm Allen key? So then I can chuck a 17 on to adjust this. The other side doesn't have this. It's a solid hole, and instead there's a 17 spanner that goes on the back to hold it while you push the 17 nut on. How stupid is that? Would you not think passenger and driver side would be the same? You'll see what I mean shortly. But I just wanted to show you this so I can explain to you guys. Like, some of the things that they do, I don't understand why they do it. I'm trying to now work out how to adjust my camera back. Okay. Love your videos as I have an adventure and love seeing specs and capabilities. Yeah, man. Thank you for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Gotta love the adventures. They're good little things. Solo cameraman here, so trying to do 400 things at once. Yeah, so I don't know why that's like that. It really didn't make any sense. It's just... Where is my Loctite? Just give me 1 second, I just gotta locate. Not 100% sure what I've done with my tube of Loctite. Oh, found it. Okay. Yes, before anyone said anything, I do put Loctite on my sway links. It is the only part of the Adventra that, for whatever reason, vibrates off. So I just put a dab of, a small dab, like seriously a small dab, just to stop it from vibrating off, because I mean in Simpson corrugation, sand corrugations, it is not something you want. Dinner's ready?
No.
Oh.
I bought you a drink.
Oh, okay. Thank you. It's not something you want coming loose. You lose the bolt to your sway link, you're going to have a very unpleasant experience when you come back onto the highway and go for a drive. No, when Loctite cannot be found, nail polish or paint can be used as a substitute. Oh, that's interesting.
Nail polish makes sense.
That's actually a funny thing. The other thing I bring with me off-road is, what are the other essential things I bring? I bring aluminium weld in the bottle tube stuff that you mix together and you can use. I've got plastic weld. What else do I carry?
Gasket stuff.
I've got gasket maker stuff, but I mean thank you. That's just, I mean everyone probably carries that anyway. I've got all sorts of stuff in my toolkit. I should actually, it's probably worth a video going through what I take with me when I go off-road. I would think that people would take this stuff, but the amount of people I've ran into that have broken down, I've had to help them. And I've just brought out all this stuff. So useful. What's really, really dumb, I've got an O-ring set. It's in the car. The stupid thing I've noticed, most of my times when I've had to replenish my stock, it's because I've gone and helped someone else. I've never really had to use my own supply of stuff before, so there you go. Now, Flylink looks good. Moving. Dreaded these nuts up. 19 and 21 from memory. Nope, 23. 19. Pass me the deep socket down there.
Oh, that hurt my
O-rings.
knee.
Oh shit, yeah, right. I was told, don't know how fact this is, whenever you're tightening these back up, always push up against, like that, so it's hard up against it while you're tightening it up. Something about it resting up against the adjuster or something. I assume that has some merit. Oh, my body does not like pressuring stuff that way though. Cable ties those like that. Oh no, I didn't have to remove the bottom one, Jordan, because it's not part of the strut tower, so that can stay on when you're doing just a quick in and out like that.
Oh, pardon me.
Looks good. Nothing else I need to do. Swelling's in good, CV boots look good. Always good to just do these checks. Cable ties are in, holding that. Alright,
It's very bright.
lower the jack that holds up this. I've got the jack that was supporting the weight of this. Makes it easier to work with when you're on your own. Yeah, I do have the workshop manual, so I could work out the torque spec, but as far as I can go is generally.
You have a torque.
I do have a torque wrench in both 1/2 inch and 3/8, but I don't use them. I probably should.
I couldn't think of what the name of it was.
It's weird. If this was a customer's car, not my own, I would probably do everything up to spec.
But you have before, haven't you? Like,
Yeah.
you've worked
I have done it before. Anything I do on the engine, I always do up to torque spec. So anything on the block, I do.
Anything you've done of Will's car, you've always done.
Anything
before.
of anyone else's car, I've always done up to torque spec. That's just what I do. If you look at my car, it's a bad example of how I work on cars. I'll just put crap together and forget about it. I mean, I put a cable tie on a boot like in 2017, and I said, oh, 6 months I'll get this sorted when I come back from my trip. It failed like just before COVID, and I'm like, oh, I was supposed to get back to this like 2.5 years ago, and it lasted 3 years. So,
Honey, your timeline's a little out. We've only had this car for 5 years.
Yeah,
not
timeline.
even 5 years yet.
18 or something, I can't remember, but long time ago. COVID's blurred my time frame completely.
Because we got this car just before we got married.
I also normally brake cleaner all this before I put it back together, but I don't have any today, so I'm a bit short on stock, spending too much money on the car, trying to put money away for Simpson Desert, refreshing all these bits and pieces on the car to get it right. It's all money that you just got to come up with.
You'd have to come up with that money even if you didn't go off-road, because people should always maintenance their car.
That's right, but I mean, the brake cleaner stuff's not necessary, it's just extra stuff that I do.
Speaking of maintenance, my car needs a service.
Yeah, your car did get an oil change actually. I had a look.
You need to reset the thing then.
Yeah, it got an oil change about 6,000 Ks ago. It's just off spec. When we bought that car, I did an oil change, and I had 2 since we bought it.
Yeah, that's fine. I just
Well, yes and no. Your car should be an oil change every 10,000 Ks because yours is used on road.
Yeah.
But this car I do every 6,000 to 7,000 Ks.
It's just screaming at me that it needs an oil change. That's all.
Yeah, that's right. Torque spec of the German specification. Good and tight. That's funny.
I like that.
Yeah, I know. I definitely maintain more than I would normally. It was used for
You didn't used to maintain your VE this much.
well, yeah, that was used on road, and I just dragged everyone at the lights. It's a bit different.
You used to maintenance your VT a lot.
Yeah. Gotta do the other side. Wow. Okay. Obviously, I've got to tighten these up properly once it's on the ground. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's obvious. What do you reckon, guys? I get this sand blasted and get it sprayed some type of matte colour.
Pink.
Really? Pink?
You think I'm kidding?
I do. Alright.
You obviously don't know me that well, huh then?
I'm going to move to the other side. These BFGs have done me well. I would love to be able to just turn the car around, but it's not that simple. So I'm going to just try and...
You could. But then you have to work out there.
Well, I'm looking at the ground. Alright, just stand by, go grab a drink while I reset up myself on this side. And...
Oh, did you replace the whole thing, huh?
Get Linux. What do you mean?
Why do you need Linux?
Line... He said that in a really odd format. Not sure if that's what he meant.
Like, as in the OS?
No. I don't think so, anyway.
What other
Why is my phone on a weird angle? What's going on here? No, he didn't spell it like that.
Maybe he doesn't know how to spell it.
Okay. You like it, so we'll just move you out the way. Actually, we can move you over here. Not sure what you mean by... Well, I'm actually proficient in Linux. It's actually part of what I do in my job.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
I work on Linux every day. I'm actually probably the one that's going to be most proficient at it at work. And I'm not like super good. I'm like basic admin level.
Goes to show how little I know about you. Which is not a good thing, by the way.
I live a double life, my dear. Server based? Yeah, server based. So I deal with web servers and firewalls and stuff like that. Again, not at a crazy level, just at a, you know, our company runs Linux servers and I manage them to a degree. Again, probably a lot of things people don't know about me. I've got a very big computer background, so... Whoa, that was my laptop. Oops.
Luckily, you know how to fix them.
Okay, we got now need tools. A rag. Also a bodybuilder secret life. Nice one, Jordan. I wish.
I don't.
The only person... Well, see, if you live closer, Jordan, I assume I'd be looking a lot better in my health. Alright, so that's that, don't need that, don't need that. That is for over here. That's my other one, don't need that.
Don't you need that?
No, because I'll have everything on, I'll have it all out here when I'm doing the shock.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Technically, shouldn't need anything from this side. I'll have everything over there now. Alright. Can I get you to do me one favour here? I have my iPhone charger off my desk. And that's all I need. I'll use my... Actually, I don't even need... Yeah, I do need you to get that, actually. Because I don't think my iPhone's going to... My battery is pretty low on it. I didn't
What do you need? Just a cable?
Yeah, just a cable. It's on my desk. It goes behind my desk to a power thing.
Oh, do I have to
It's
like...
a paint coating on a vehicle mainly used in America. What, you're saying for the rims? Is that what you're saying? Probably need to adjust it. Right, may have to adjust. Okay, well there you go, stuff I didn't know. Okay. I have to use the rattle gun to get this off just because they're still tight and just hard off the ground, so I'll end up just spinning. I don't think it's a brand of first aid. I've never heard of it, Gordon. Ever.
What have you never heard of?
Linux, first aid brand.
Oh. Do you have a USB-C thing?
Yeah, I'll have one. Give me a second. Use that. Open up my back of the Adventra. There'll be my jump start kit. There should be a jump start kit somewhere there, my emergency one.
Just in the back seat, yeah?
Yeah, should be.
That orange thing?
Yeah, the orange thing.
That'll be USB-C on.
Yeah, the jump start kit's got inverter.
I'm like, what does it smell like in here? But it smells like bubblegum.
Smart charging and all that fancy stuff. First aid training brand. That's right, just give me that.
I need to update my first aid certificate.
I can use this to charge my
I'm going back inside.
phone. Can
My
I? Have
feet
I got everything I need? Yes. You know what I don't have? Oh yeah, I do have. No, I don't have. Okay. I need duct tape to hold this. Give me a sec, guys. I just need to put my phone on charge, otherwise we are going to be unexpectedly stopping midstream. I just have to figure out a way to... Oh, wait a second. No, I've got an adapter. Alright. I think I'm charging. How do I know? Doesn't tell me. It's so dumb. When I'm in the YouTube streaming, it doesn't actually show me anything on the top of the window or anything, but I assume it's charging. It says it is. Output, yep, 1.4 amps. Cool. Alright. Cool. It's gone up like 6. Evening or morning, wherever you are in the world. I'm halfway through this stream, working on to now the passenger side. Got to pull this out and change the bump stops in it. We changed all this the other day, but I reused my old bump stops and it's cost me another night in the garage, I guess. On my own this time. So, it's a lot colder here because there's no wall blocking that wind, but anyway. Guess we'll get started on this side. Sorry, I'm just thinking about if I should do anything differently. Melbourne, oh, that's easy. Same time zone. Same everything. Same cold weather. Yeah. Oh yeah, so where is my 17? 14. And then another 17 spanner to get this sway link off. This is that one where you don't have the Allen key. Very annoying. Interesting. Where is my 17 spanner? Apparently I don't have one handy. That's alright. We can just use a socket. A night in the garage is better than a night in the office any day. Well, that's true. That's true. Right, 24.19. What did I do with my 19? I could have sworn I just had it. Right, all done. If I can do this without the breaker bar being there. Oh, that's tight. Nope, had to use the breaker bar side, it was much easier. Funny that with all the extra leverage. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? Look at that. That's the difference. And it was just so much easier to turn the side that was longer, right? That's why we have them. I couldn't believe when I got that other breaker bar to Jordan, the 700mm one. Whew. Right now, the charging infrastructure in Australia is not really up to standard yet. Heck, the NBN is not up to standard. Yeah, I know. So I can start with that. You know like the Ford F-150 Lightning? I don't know what that would look like. Is that like a specific range in the F-150? I don't know. Be nice if we could get the F-250s here, but our roads won't accommodate it, so. Alright, where did that jack go? I did bring that jack, right? Or did I not? Maybe I didn't bring it. I hate when I change sides. I always forget if I brought stuff over or not. Alright. So I just, like I said before, I just use this to support the weight of this, and then that way I can hand, so it's got like a really big end on it. I can turn it easy to get it the height that I need, just to support the weight. Makes working on this a lot easier on my own. Okay. Right, so it's sitting on that. Undo clips that hold the brake lines and ABS. Alright, so apologize if I say this wrong, but so I think it's pronounced Eneos. I still don't know how to say the model, but the Eneos 4-wheel drive is coming. very interesting. It's actually something that I like a lot, actually. Impressed with Elon Starlink? Well, it is interesting you say this. Now, let's not forget the sway this time. Now, like I said, this one is very annoying because the only way to do this one is to get a 17, I think it is. Oh, God. I'm worried I'm going to damage it putting this on it, but it's the only way to do it. Socket. Why aren't my sockets ever in the right order? So the 15, 17, that would be probably me fail. Eneos Grenadier. Grenadier. Eneos Grenadier. Is that right? Was that Eneos Grenadier? I'm never going to remember that. Never going to remember that. I feel like I'm about to strip skin off myself here. I blame the Loctite. Oh. There we go. Okay. Is it coming off? It's not a 17. That would be awkward. Oh, God. Bloody aftermarket parts, I tell you what. Okay. There's like this little, it's like a 3mm or a 2mm thing on the back that I have to get this onto, but I just can't remember if it's a 17 or not. Feels like it is. That's on. And no, I never recommend using a rattle gun on this because you'll actually, if it doesn't grab right, you rip all the rubber out from behind. It's really tediously annoying sway links on the passenger side on this thing. You can ask, yeah, that's not coming off. Wow, actually, it's not agreeing. Trying to work out if I'm actually getting. Got it. Let me show you guys. Yeah, I'm using the 17. What I was worried, what was happening, Jordan, is it was slipping on it. And it doesn't help I've got Loctite on it. It's probably one of the reasons why people say don't put Loctite on it. But yeah, I'm slowly damaging it, but not in a way that's... I'll show you guys what I mean. I don't know how well you can actually see this. But this sway link, even though it's the exact same, the center is not an Allen key, it's literally just a hole. Instead, on the inside, they have these little grabbing bits. Yeah, I know, I only had red handy, dude. I don't have any semi-permanent strength in, otherwise that's what I would normally use. But you have to get in a spanner on the back, a 17 here, to hold this, so you can tighten this up, otherwise this whole thing just spins. Where the other side, instead of having this, it actually has the 5mm Allen key here. So, and I don't know why that's like that. Like, you would think if I put it on one side, why would you not put it on the other side, right? But anyway, that's alright. Live with it. That's another one of my hates. I'm trying to get the camera right again. We'll just take another 400 years. So we'll just stick you over there. Not procrastinating at all, guys. 10 mil. 17, 24 mil. So that's ready to come off. Sway link's off. That'll just come out when I pull the bolts out. Let's go under the top. So I don't know why I packed the camera up, because you guys get to come and watch me do boring things. Oof. Just randomly trying to figure out how my camera's going to sit. Oh. Alright, well, you guys seen how I've... Where are my covers for these? Just thought about that. I do not know where my covers are for them. Take a break. Have a look at this. I'm supposed to, when I finally get a garage happening, I love that to stick somewhere in good time. But actually, I'll show you something I bought today. I will show you guys something I bought today off the Victorian High Country group, if I can find it. Here we go. Andrew Moxon. Andrew Moxon? Yeah, so look at this. I don't know if you guys can see that really well, but I bought this. I don't know if that's contrasting well on stream, but it's a Victorian High Country. I think it's laser cut. It's gonna go on a wall somewhere when I finally get some shit organised. 90 bucks. And what happened was he made it on a whim one night, and a whole heap of people wanted one, and I said, yes, when you get that made, I want to buy one to hang up. It looks like it's made out of chocolate, that sign. Yeah, no, it's just I mean, I kind of lied in it, because I said established 2018. We actually technically were established 2016, I think, but 2018 is when I actually started the YouTube channel, so I figured, I mean, I've been off-roading in the Adventra for a few years before that, but I actually started the All Terrain brand on my birthday in 2018, so it is. Anyway. Sorry, I was just looking at chat for a second. I'm like, I haven't looked at chat for a while. Wait, the chat's on there yet. Have anyone ever left spanners and screws here and closed your bonnet and forgotten about it when you had to work on your car quickly? I have. Not a good thing. Dirty side up, clean side down. Alright. Now, I'm going to pull this out. I might just leave the camera there for a second. Actually, wait, no, I should move the camera now. That way I don't have to do this after I got it out. Okay, so that was my phone on the top of the roof. I just need like 100 camera mounts in this garage, and then we're set. Alright, checking camera angles. Looks good. You can kind of see stuff. Not amazingly, but it is what it is. Stay there. I don't like how that's moving so much. Last thing I want is to tear a CV boot, imagine that. Yep, that cameraman is in chat and his name's Flex Jordan and he's about 45 minutes away from my place. He was here the other night. When we did all the suspension in the car. Chris Owen, yeah, my wife is okay. No, she's I actually get nervous when my wife's watching, so I just tell her woo. More nervous than when you guys are watching, I don't know why. Yeah, this strut top looks good too. I reckon I'll better rebuild these. So they're not, it's not $130 down the drain. Oh, whoops, I shouldn't have said that. Oh, actually, what's going on with this one? This one's actually cracked. Is it? Interesting. This one's got like a lot of shavings in it. I reckon this side may actually have had problems. We'll see how this looks. Alright, move over here. Back over to our danger station. Hope everyone's at dinner. What am I doing here? Just give me 1 second, I need to adjust. Okay. Is this camera angle significantly different to where I had it last? It just looks weird. It should be alright. Should be okay. 18 mil. I need to have one of these as well because sometimes the compressors get stuck, so I need something thinner. I want to move my chat. Come here, chat. Chat there, because then I can see it while I'm in the high risk zone. Alright, I think we are ready to enter the danger zone. Back on my knees I am again. Oh god, my ass cheeks and my knees killing me from the other night, still from working on the car. Like, solid floor. Yeah, I'm not worried about the laptop. It's bigger. Does it feel like deja vu, guys? Like we were here already before? You see, that doesn't fit already. That doesn't fit in general. Why do I hear a V8 Adventra? I don't hear a V8 Adventra, that's okay. Sometimes I randomly get visitors here. See, that one's stuck on there already. I don't think that's how it works. I honestly don't think that's how. And to be honest with you, the money's not. It's not even worth your effort. Better off just relaxing and enjoying yourself, mate. I wouldn't worry about revenue. Revenue comes if if it just comes. I wouldn't worry too much about that. If I was worried about revenue, I wouldn't be just buying strut tops every second day because I decided my bump stops are fine. This is definitely a lesson learned. What I am worried about is how much fuel is going to be when I'm going through Simpson though. That is a big worry. I'm not even worried about if I'll have enough fuel now, I'm just worried how much it's going to be. That's going to be the killer on top of anything. Yep, exactly what Jordan said. Chuck that ad blocker on. Oh wait, I can't say that. I can't say that. But yeah, just enjoy yourself, mate. Don't worry about it. If you guys want to support in that format, I mean, there's Patreon. It's only, I think I put up a Patreon that's only like $3 or $4 a month. That, doesn't sound like it helps much, but it does. People don't realise how much small amounts of support actually does help. It's a greater picture. That's the way I try and explain it. Well, the Fortune is going to be about $2 grand in fuel in total for the trip. And the Adventra will use significantly more than that. So the Adventra may even be in the 3,000 range. So who knows? Yep, that's right. drive, Mr. Magnat. I can't remember. Were you the one with the... Well, I won't say it in case you don't like that brand, but... I know we got a lot of patrol. It's weird. We get a lot of patrol subscribers rather than cruiser subscribers, I've noticed. Great wall. That is different. I think Wall's sister, I think she bought a... Was it a Great Wall? GWM. No, GWM something from what I remember. You get to see what that's like off-road. Brand new one, actually. How do they go? Yeah, we got a good estimate of what the fuel bill is going to be after doing border track. 24 litres to 100, I think it was. And we made sure to give it heaps just to make sure we got a really over-exaggerate rating, and then we added 10% on top of that, and we worked out with the amount of fuel that we're carrying, which is 150 litres. We're probably still going to need more, but if we run out, we're just going to let the four-wheel drives go ahead. They're going to grab fuel at the other end and bring it back. We'll just work out the difference then, because we could carry more fuel, but at the end of the day, you're just going to have fuel. Everything's just going to be fuel. Yeah. I think people forget you don't really need much to four-wheel drive, like lockers and everything, yeah, sure, and flex and all that fancy crap. Everyone just says you need this, you need that, you don't. Like I said in one of my other videos very recently, oh, damn it. Actually, I might get away with... Yeah, I might get away with that. Maybe. Might just go a little tighter. Sorry, what was I saying? I was saying, yeah, everyone thinks you need all these things, and it just depends what you really, really want to do. And I'd say you get away with a lot of what's already... Oh, I'm not going to get any more off that one, damn it. Was just standard in the new four drives. You get away with a lot already, let alone... Oh my god, just noticed something. Sorry guys, I'm giving you half conversations. I'm like looking here and then thinking about what I'm saying. That is not right. We're on some seriously screwed up angle here. I don't like this one bit. I feel danger among me right now. What is wrong with my compression pattern here? Very wrong. That way. I really need to get more on that. Oh, the camera could come down a spring. Maybe it could come down a spring. Just, I mean, that's off enough. I just don't. Yeah, it should be alright. It should be okay. 1 second. Oh, the naked webcam girls are here, guys. Quick! Was it hard to find the band button, Jordan? I don't think we've had to do that yet here, have we? Ever. That's the first. There you go. And see, that one's a flat one on the top. So, what I might do is... Yeah, we would have. My back is killing me, so I'm just taking a 5-second break. Where is my drink? Yeah, I'll really get a home hoist or something with the crap that I do here. It's definitely on the cards of need to have. Stuck in there too. What the hell? This one doesn't look too bad. This one actually looks pretty center. Kinda. Oh, I don't mind spending the money. Like I'm happy to spend the money, but I mean, I'm not old. I mean, I'm only 33, but if you're doing this all the time, I'm sure over time it's not good for you. It's like ball bearings about to go everywhere. Oh, it's really stuck on this bump stop. See, this is what I mean. I can tell the problem here. The fact that it's actually stuck on the bump stop is a good indicator that that's why it was screwed. It didn't work out. Nah, that ain't. Yeah, this is the one that I was actually wanted to show you guys. There's a few 4-ball bearings through the dirt here. No, 5-ball bearing through the dirt. You don't have dirt that's already in here. It's only done like 500 kilometers. Have a look at this. Look at the edge. It's like it's actually melted down this thin bit. That's how broken that is. G'day, Track Life. Good evening, my friend. Hope you got a beer in your hand, or at least had one. No, I don't reckon it's friction. I reckon it's heat. I reckon heat is a big factor. Massive factor, I reckon. Because if I mean, you can see how thick it's supposed to be and how thick on this side it is, and it's just flattened it right out. Probably a I wonder if I can get wider ones made up. Okay, just gonna pull up this in a second. Just cut off what I do is my side cutters. You know what? I need music. It's just the silence is killing me. The actual silence in this whole room is killing me. I hate working in the quiet. The hoist you're talking about? The quick lift thing, yeah.
You with it?
No, can you put some free to free to Right, I've stopped myself from saying the F word about 10 times tonight, so that's okay.
What do you want?
Just some non-bannable copyright-free music. Just something, so I've got noise.
Dinner's ready, by the way.
I'll have to have dinner a bit later.
Yeah, it's all good.
I figured I might as well. Oh, I could have dinner now. No, I'll have it later.
Where's the remote for the stereo?
No, I should be up there. On the table. So I'm just trying to get the cable tie off, guys. At the bottom, it's been difficult. Oh, got it.
What do you want, like string beats or something?
Just something, anything that's copyright free.
That's copyright free, isn't it?
NCA, I don't know, is it? Stream beats.
Yeah.
Something that's like kind of rock.
What do you want? You can see what?
NCA or something. Oh, I can undo that once this is out. Oh, sand. Lots of it. So this one
Best cop done to be
actually was torn. So it's good that I'm replacing it anyhow. See, I don't know. People say they can get 20 mils of spacers in the front, but if you have 20 mil of spacer, if you had another 20 coming down to there, nothing's holding this in. There's no way. Like, I don't think they're telling the truth. I reckon someone's making up lies.
I'll put yours aside now.
Yeah, that's right. Thanks, mate. Let me know if the music is too loud, because you shouldn't really be able to hear it anyway. On there in theory. Oh god, looking at that downwards is very scary. Let's not do that. Wait, you don't allowed to have spaces in New South Wales? Are you kidding me? Is that real? Quick, Jordan, delete the stream. Don't let that get to air. Get this on because this was a pain last time. Damn. Well, that's... I'm going to talk about that. It doesn't matter where you register, the rules still are rules. They still apply, no matter where you are. Yeah, I know, like, what the hell? That's what I'm thinking, like, look at the pig. That thing's whack. And that was registered in New South Wales. And I think it even got registered with that that metal bar on it. Still fine. So, what the hell? That's, there you go. That's nice, I'm hearing my dog take a leak. Very loud. Alright. Well, we'll just move on from that topic in the interest of public safety. Weird, it fits better that way, even though it should be completely, perfectly circular. So how's the weather? Yeah. Exactly. How's the weather? Actually, I'm going to put that on after I've gotten this. This is way off. This doesn't feel right at all. Anyway, we'll just continue. I suppose the bump stop does centre it too. I don't know if that's part of its job. I'm very nervous about the fact that this is under compression and I'm looking over the top of it and bouncing this thing around. What I might do. This is definitely out of shape because of the way I've compressed these springs, but I haven't really got many options now. I'm going to have to try and get this together. While it's like this. Which, you know, what could go wrong? Okay. So that's in. Bump stop's in. Yeah, but it's not flat. This could be a problem. What's going on, Dan? The spaces you mean? These ones are poly, but they've turned to kind of like rubber. I don't know why over time they lose their strength and they become very soft. Don't know why. Actually, no. I think in this Adventra they're actually rubber ones because I think these are white line ones. The poly ones are the Petters ones, which I don't think I have in here now. So I stand corrected. So I was actually thinking they are pretty. I remember using the poly ones. I mean, these have been in here for 50,000, 40,000 Ks. So I don't think. No, these aren't. These are definitely rubber. I remember actually the white line ones are. But I think I may have a problem here. So I'm just trying to work out the best way to get around it without. My situation is things are not. It should look pretty rough here. But because this is not lining up, if I put this all back together and it doesn't re-line up, then we got a problem. Right now, that is the correct position. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep it like that without upsetting everything. Let's see what happens, shall we, guys? Oh. Strut tops. No, I use Polylast. They're the best. Proven. really deals with the off-road stuff really well. I'm just going to leave the time bomb here for 1 second. This is my last set of strut tops. And have a look at this. 2 years and 25,000 kilometers, and I know you don't change them every 25,000, but I did my suspension, so I thought I'd change mine anyway. That looks hardly any different from a brand new one. The height is less than 5mm difference. The inside of this is still in amazing nick with all the crashing and banging that I've given it. This is from the set that came out, and for reference, this was one we used for only 1 year off-road, which is the one you buy from Repco, I think it is, and look how compressed that is. So, 2 years, 20 to 25,000 Ks, 1 year, and only about the same, about 20,000 Ks, and that is gone. That thing is gone, mate. So, my old ones, these are another set that I have that we had a bit of a mishap this week. They're going to get cleaned up, and I'll refix the ball bearings in them and keep them as a spare if someone says they need a set because they're broke. You never know. Get all Patreon or something, help them out. I mean, I've got so many spares in this garage, it's not funny. Anyway, so this is back to here. Oh, and the price for these ones, the Polylast ones, I think the actual price is about 150 retail for a pair. So. Hang on, chat's going on. Hang out in the pool in high humidity. Wait, who's hanging out in the pool? Oh, you miss out hanging out in the pool, Jordan, yeah. Yeah, back when you lived in Queensland. I probably won't end up putting them on Marketplace. I always just hold on to spare parts, to be honest with you. Magnat. Yeah, well the black ones came out of the White Adventra. So before we upgraded it after we took it off road for a bit. And what shocks? Just down in Monroe, GD gas, nothing special. It's all OE spec stuff. I work on the Adventra. I very hardly use anything off spec now. Everything's OE Holden spec, so. Yes. Oh. They put up with the duty, mate. That's all I can tell you. The ones I pulled out of this car were still in good nick. The driver's side, I think one was slightly just losing a bit of resistance, but otherwise acceptable. Okay, that's normal. The side ones will always come off first because what it does, I found when I do the side ones first, it brings it back into shape. And then I take these ones off slowly. I generally try and leave these on though, just in case stuff lets go. But it's generally alright. So no one freak out. As I said, don't do this at home. That's my recommendation, and definitely don't follow any guides that I give you when it comes to this stuff. Do your own research and stuff. Don't just go, oh, this guy on YouTube did it, so I can do it that way. No. Untrained, unprofessional. It's just worked for me. And I'm still alive somehow. Yours are separate, are they? That's handy. Damn it, I hate when that happens. I hate it when the springs go offset like that, because then you can't get into the other one. Might just do it with a spanner. Damn, I don't have a 19. Could just tighten this and undo that side. Just go flat of all timings. I'm not checking chat just yet, I'm just oh yeah, the top bolt's on. Yeah, not much can happen there. Although you can still have metal fly through the air. That could be still damaging to a face. That's why I wear eye protective gear when I'm working in the garage always. I shouldn't joke about that. Oh, just gonna take a breather, guys. Mainly because it's not really hard work, but when you're on your knees doing this, it's a killer on the knees, I tell you. Oh. I got KYB gas, but part numbers are a bit confusing for VZ. They only have VZ stuff for the crewmen and addies, apart from the SS specific, which have VZ links. Pin style does work though. Oh, do you mean the sway links? Gardening knee pad would probably help. It's funny that you both said that. It's so funny. It's very funny you both said that. Oh, we're almost done, guys. Almost done. Can't believe you guys have hanged around for like nearly 3 hours. That's next level. Alright, now that we're in the safety zone, let's get dust cover at the top. Okay, we'll tie that up. And then we can go chuck this back in the car. Oh, I thought that doing this side would have been quicker than doing the other side, but I think we've probably been live. I mean, I think both sides took about the same amount of time. Even with the diagnosing of what the problem was and my phone a friend situation. Nice one, Magdan. I love that. Good slogan. Oh man, can't believe Simpsons are less than a month away. It's just crazy. It's crazy. People are telling me it's not going to work. The adventure's not going to do it. I'm going to be stuck and stranded out there. You're taking the most worst car out into the middle of nowhere. How crazy are you? Why would you do that? Why would you just not go in your full drive? All these statements. It's just like, I don't have an answer for you. Other than, I like adventure and, I don't know, different. Yeah, no, that is. Water is important. We read that. But I'm going with experienced people. So, I'm going with people that cross Simpson Desert probably more than half a dozen times from what I understand, I think. So, we'll be alright. We'll be okay. Alright, I'm going to move the camera and reset up on the other angle. So, we'll just move you guys across. Yeah, I think we've got enough water that if we were to break down, we'd be good for another week or something, is what we worked it out to be. Definitely right about the minimums, though. Alright. What do I need to bring back over here, guys? Oh, chat. Chat and alright. Alright. Oh, I should clean off that grease. Let me just put this down for a second. I can see chat's moving. I'll get to you in just a jiffy. I'm just going to get that rag and clean up. One thing I'm very unhappy with is the fact I've taken so long to do this suspension changeover. I would have liked the suspension to set, like the shocks to have been worn in for at least a few thousand kilometres and done some operating with it. But anyway, I'll just go for a day trip the next couple of weekends and just really hammer it, take some serious tracks that I know of, and chuck the camera on and just go, Chris, we're walking in his suspension on the Adventra, and time lapse go. We'll take you down Burgoyne's track all the way through via high country, come all the way back up to Dargo or something and call it a day. That'll be a 2-day trip, overnight in the middle. Maybe check the tracks for the trip I plan to do next year. Not next year, later in the year. I think Andrew will freak out, mate, with the way I go off-roading that thing. That's the thing with four drives. They get in the Adventure and they're so nervous in the passenger seat because we drive them so differently. And I'm not talking about speed or anything. It's just we approach things super different. This is funny. Okay. Alright. Locking. Alright. Oh wait, I was going to read chat. Let me do that before I do something. Let me get back to you guys here. So, oh, that music's going to be quite loud there, isn't it? Because of where you guys are now. Hang on. I just realised the music's right next to you and I'm on the other side. Alright, let's go with that. Alright. Yeah, so it's 10 litres per person per day is the recommended. Well, is it 10 litres that we saw? I think we ended up being 7 litres. But we've got backup water supply in the troop carrier. We've re-demonstrated the Adventra can handle the mud and sand, so bull dust and red clay will be easy. Hopefully. Weight is definitely the enemy track, yeah, definitely right about that. Well, full independent off-road is always going to be more comfortable. Liam says knee pads were one of the best things. I'll have to think about that. I mean, a couple of you are saying that that's something that works. I really should invest in this before I lose my kneecaps. Okay. Alright, here comes the part where the not tough part that I struggle with. It's not very strong in the arms. Alright. So I showed you guys from the top how I screw this in, but what I do from the bottom here, because my issue right now is that you'll see that, see how it doesn't surface very high here, so if I chuck this on, you don't have enough thread. The way I get around that is I literally use this and just jack the whole thing up. So I do it by hand, that way I can't chuck it too much. And then you'll see how you've actually got thread to work with now. So yeah, that's why I do it that way. Going to leave the camera on the ground because I'm not going to be too long. I'm just going to bolt this in up here, and then I'll be right back down with you guys. I bought the 240 to replace my Grand Vitara, is that how you pronounce it? I know I'll most likely just be doing 4x4, only shortcuts around South Coast, nothing extreme. Won't be going to Yowalla with it, Monkey Gun. I don't even know that area. Is it? I mean, we're going to explore outside of Victoria soon, so get your ideas on is all I have to say. Oh, Jordan, I ordered the bonnet struts too. Finally. So they are on their way. Jacking this up to lower the amount of pressure this nut and bolt's pulling up. It's on. Put the sway link back on. Oh, really? Yeah, I'll probably stay away from there then. Yeah, I don't know. The level of forward driving is crazy what you can get to. Yes, you were seeing me put Loctite on my sway links. For anyone who's only just tuned in, probably wondering what the hell. Silence, good moving position. Can I order it? I'll look up monkey gun, we can have a look at that. Indeed, I would recommend for camp sport for you, Chris. Just have to watch the weather and not go if it's rained last week, or the water crossing will be deadly. Yeah, if the water crossing's murky, deep is one thing, so I'll go only probably as deep as about here, okay? And that's normally if I'm just driving through the water gently, the water will bow over the bonnet just a little bit. That's as deep as I go, to about there. And only if the water is clear. If it's murky, can't see through it, can't walk it, can't see what's under there, no, it's a no-goer. You won't see me crossing it. I don't care how many people say, oh, it's fine, still won't go. I've seen too many people get swept away. The Adventra's not a heavy car, so it wouldn't take much. I don't care what people say, that's just stupid. That probably should be in there. Interesting, my other side doesn't have one of those. That's interesting. Anyway. Okay, today track life. See you later, mate. Cheers. Have a good one. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate the ongoing support on our Patreon. We got some Patreon gifts coming out soon too, so don't worry about that. If you saw the oh man, you're still entitled to the I was featured on All Train Action stubby holders anyway, so you'll still get one. Make sure to put your name down. I think you did actually, but you're also going to get a Patreon one as well, so you'll have a couple. Where did I put my rat shirt? Oh, it's right here. So what am I looking for? My breaker bar. A small one. right size. Should be 21, I think. Guys, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to push everything in while I'm tightening it up. So apparently that's what you're supposed to make sure the strut is hard up against that for some type of adjustment. I mean, it's going to get balanced, it's going to get realigned anyway, but
You're winning, Chief.
huh?
You're winning.
What's that?
I said, are you winning?
Making progress.
Progress making?
There are plenty of cool places in New South Wales. I would also recommend a trip to Narungo Billy Hot Springs. But that is two-wheel drive accessible. Yeah, but even if it's two-wheel drive accessible, I'm all about the adventure as well, so that's something that will definitely change on the channel after year.
This is still a massive ass cupboard.
Yeah, I've got to get you to clean it up.
I'm not touching it.
What do you mean?
I'll set fire to it.
Huh?
I'll set fire to it.
As long as you don't burn everything out there.
Wow. What happens that?
Head controls for sale, I need that stuff. Right, almost done, guys.
I like that we bought this really fancy looking knife to go fishing and it's just been sitting here forever.
The chrome fade knife, it's not for fishing now.
It's for what?
The looks. Okay. Right, brackets in, sway links in, sway links moving, strut bolts in,
Did you put
lots of mud check,
Did you put the metal bracket back on?
metal brackets on, bolts at the top, strut tower is good. Me, I don't touch spiders, I'm scared of them. Got a lot better since I've been camping, but
He still has silk.
still hate them.
He still gets me to kill him.
Yeah, spiders are not
He doesn't
my,
do spiders.
not my favourite thing.
Unlike me, who's just casually filming and a huntsman just lands on my shoulder and I just brush it off like it's excuse me, you're not supposed to be there. Who's still in chat?
Pardon?
Who's still in chat?
A few people
You do?
chilling. Oh, well, I think we're good here. Just have to push.
I came out to help, but there doesn't seem like there's much for me to do.
Oh, convenient. You come out now once it's all done.
I was eating dinner and cooking dinner. You could have yelled out at any point.
That's fine.
Your dinner's in the microwave.
It's fine. Oh.
Grandma's dinner's on the bench.
Test drive is going to be the interesting one. Just stay there for a second. I'll get your power up so we can
So put it in there, no worries.
get you to it. Well, it's still in the jack stand. It's not going to do anything.
It's going to kick the jack stands out.
But what I might get you to do is camera around with him, come for a drive, see if this is all normal.
Oh, I feel like there's a joke at my expense. Just your laugh.
Where is it?
I totally enjoyed.
Make sure my phone's on airplane mode before I go. Yeah, I think it'll still drop because it will drop off the Wi-Fi, but the stream should reconnect.
I totally just show up when the work's done. See how this works. I'm still recovering from the other night.
Too much boobies.
Yeah, totally. Had nothing to do with the fact that I tore my chest muscle re-putting the rear shock back in.
No, of course not.
No.
Rear shock's the easiest part, we're doing that.
I immediately regretted that today. When I walked the bin down to the end of the street at work, and I came back and I was like, ow! Just pain went through my chest the whole time.
Jack her up.
Great.
For a sec. And I will slowly you jack her up.
Oh, I've got to move all this collar out of the way.
Yeah, move stuff out of the way. Jack her up, take the other stand out, and let me know when to take this stand out. So my tools away. 21, 22, 17, 24, 10. Still need my breaker bar to tighten up the wheel nuts when it's on the ground.
Okay. Should be.
5mm Allen key, Jordan. Thank you for that. Back in your toolbox. Along with floater. Jack, stand out on this side and clear.
Now this is how you don't put down a car. Jokes. Potentially. I've got it.
Okay. Chuck that in my toolkit, which should be over there.
Oh, really?
Jordan 17.
I hate you.
Your 17's back in there.
Toolkit's not over here.
Should be.
Oh, here it is. Oh! Got a dodge. Woohoo!
Wait, did I put a cable tie on the top? Yes. I had to think about that for a second. When do we all have another meetup? David, that's a good question. Probably not till I'm back from Simpson Desert. There's one towards the end of the year in September, October, August, September, October.
Got pigs on the road.
August, I think. But I think that's Melbourne Cup weekend.
Melbourne Cup weekend, November.
Cup weekend. Oh, then November then. That doesn't seem right.
Melbourne Cup's November. Always has been.
Cup weekend? What's the next set of public holidays? That doesn't seem right.
Cup weekend, probably.
Yeah, but it's August.
I don't think there's any public holidays in August.
August, September, October, November. Oh, maybe it is November then. I'm probably right. You're probably right.
I'm pretty sure Cup weekend's the next major.
I can't remember.
You got Queen's birthday, but that's...
No. 29th of October. What's Cup weekend then?
Cup weekend's like the first weekend of November.
That doesn't seem right. Hang on. Did we screw something up here? Yeah, he's right. Cup weekend's November. So then what weekend's that? There's some type of event because I know that the Dargo pub was saying it's a long weekend, so something else is going on. Has to be a public holiday of some sort.
When?
The 29th of October. Tuesday's the public holiday, Monday's not.
Okay, public holidays.
Oh, it's on the ground?
Queen's birthday, 13th of June. AFL,
Oh, grand final weekend.
30th of September.
Yep, that makes sense.
Melbourne Cup's Tuesday, the 1st of November.
Yeah, I don't know. Must be thinking something else. Can you-
AFL's the next one after Queen's birthday, which is the next one coming up, but we're not going to be here for that. No, we will. So,
Do you want me to grab that camera and take off the charge stuff?
oh, don't you get a bloody easy. You get a 4-day week.
Huh?
4-day week.
He's doing these. Wheel nuts
You
over
literally,
on this side.
get a 4-day week before you leave.
What do you mean?
Queen's birthday, 13th of June. Queen's birthday weekend. You get the Monday off.
Yeah, guys, sorry. Just excluding you from the conversation.
You're leaving on the 19th.
What do you mean?
So you've only got to work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Mhm.
There's no Monday.
Yeah.
So you get
I don't understand what you're trying to say. I'm confused. Which weekend?
the weekend before you leave the Simpson.
Yes.
The weekend before is a long weekend.
What, the Friday?
Monday. The 13th of June.
Oh, I don't know. It wasn't planned, but that's the way it works.
You literally you only have to do a 4-day working weekend, and then you're away for 3 weeks.
All right, we're gonna go test the car. I'm gonna pass you over to cameraman.
I don't know if I'm the cameraman. Jesus.
Be careful
Whoa.
to hit any of those buttons there, because they all make the stream stop. I learned.
Cool.
Amazing.
Yeah. See, Monday the 13th of June, Queen's birthday,
All right.
public holiday.
Cool.
So you only have to work 4 days, and then you're away for 3 weeks.
No, I'll probably end up working on the car. Let's be honest.
Wow! Don't sell out my role like that. What?
I made you cameraman. You're still on drawing shop.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm no cameraman. Trust me. I suck at cameraman job. That's why Chris got me a car.
Here's why we bought him a car.
That and the fact that all of our viewers were clearly very worried that I was just going to run up one of these hills and not come back down.
You're more of the guy that belongs in a V8 in a really loud sounding car.
I don't like loud.
Oh well, we're just gonna chop the whole no exhaust system on that thing, please. So instead loud good.
Partial reason.
All right.
Oh.
Get.
Daddy.
Can I put the bonnet down?
Actually, 1 second. While that's down, let me just twist. Let me test something.
Dad.
Yeah.
Good night.
You off to bed, are you? Let's go test the car. So I'll come up doing my coming up. Say hi to stream.
Hello.
Oh, you can see chat in there, can't you?
Yeah, I see it popping
Alright,
up here
you
every so
read me
often.
out chat if I need to hear something from chat.
Can I put this down?
No, hang on. I wanted to test something. I need you to tell me. In theory, these should not turn at all.
Theoretically.
Theoretically. So if they're turning,
It's 9 p.m. bedtime, lol. Yeah, it is for Wyatt. I'd like extractors to pipes coming out from behind the wheels. Jordan. Just ignore the chains.
right?
They move.
They can move, but they're not turn.
They're not turning. No, they're not turning.
Well, that's a very good sign.
Ching ching.
You should have seen the video of it the other
Not
day.
moving close to as much.
Not anywhere near. Oh, hang on. Is there a tool there?
Nope. Back it out, I'll close the shed
Yep.
so the dog don't escape. Wobble, 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 wobble. So close. Nah, stacks out from behind the front wheels. You might want to straighten up, Jesus. Bonk. Wobble, 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 wobble. Ah, that's bright, yep. Bastard. Oh, it leaves me no room to get into this car. Like, look at that. Show them pig. Pig!
Okay.
Pig's there. Look at the size of those wheels. Them wheels are nuts.
Yeah, there's pig.
That's pig.
Can't see anything.
After the test drive. After the test drive, we show him pig. What you have for the white cut?
What? There's plenty of room. I don't know, the stream drop? Check
Still-
if we're
Still ticking along according to this.
live stream test.
The aerial is known as the roof clearance check. If it hits the aerial, the roof's going to hit.
Definitely.
Pretty much. Yeah, I think we're still live because people are still talking, so.
How did the stream not drop though? I don't understand. It might not be on Wi-Fi the whole time.
In behind you've been streaming on 4G the whole time. That's right, you got plenty of that, don't you?
I still don't think we're live. I find it hard to believe.
No, I think we are. Still says live. I'm going to check on my phone. Tube of you. YouTube. Oh, I'm not looking where we're going. Christ. It's patchy. Yeah, we're still live. It's a little framey. Yeah, it is a little framey. It's a bad cameraman. Low res mode engaged. Yeah, probably. It probably is. Oh, someone broke off his fuel cap.
What?
The blue car there.
Oh, yeah.
The fuel cap's all smashed off it the other day. Sorry guys, just actually safety first.
Oh my god.
No one heard that.
Seems alright, seems good, no noise. Top's not moving, so that's totally different to what it was before.
Yay! Blue car lost its mirror. Yeah.
Stanley? Is that it?
Huh?
Did Stanley say that?
No, Jordan.
Oh,
Is the light bar on? No, that's not the light bar.
I can't put the light on.
All these poor fellas up here would get bloody blinded if the light bar was on. There's so much light. Pulling out the Maccas the other day was like, the fuck has failed. Oh,
Testing the brakes.
a warning would have been nice.
Let the car warm up.
Light bars there is too, yeah.
What bonet's closed properly, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Last time we wanted bonnet flying off at 100 k's an hour.
What kind of a mechanic do you take me for?
What, one that came out at the end?
I was rebuilding motors before you even looked at cars.
You got to rebuild mine for me?
No, it's a shit job. You don't have an engine crane, so definitely no.
I got plenty of ratchet straps, isn't that good enough?
No, you get a proper engine crane and it's a maybe. I don't know about V6s. Straight 6s, yes. V6s, I don't know.
Well, it seems to be all good. Everything feels good. I'm doing light sway testing on the freeway at 100.
Actually, someone might be able to answer this. In a V6, because I know you can do this in a straight 6, in a V6, to do an engine refreshing, do you have to take the block out of the car, or can you just access and drop everything out from the bottom? Yeah, but I know in the straight 6s, in some of the older cars, you didn't actually have to even take the motor out at all. You could just drop the K-frame, drop the sump out, take everything off top, and you can literally slide the crank and everything at the bottom. And the block would just stay in the car. You didn't have to do shit. Can you do that with the Holden V6s, or is there not enough room under there to do it? Because if you didn't have to take the block out, that'd make life real easy.
What's this? Oh, here.
Yeah, if you could just do an engine refresh without having to take the block out, it'd be nice. Wow, we entered the Matrix for a second.
What happened?
I have no idea. Not enough room. Mr. Magnet said not enough room. Not enough room to take everything off the bottom.
Yeah, right.
Don't think there would be enough room. It would be easy to take it out. Yeah, probably.
Oh, it looks good. So we're going to head back home. Freeway test is done.
All-wheel drive would get in the way. Yeah, audio went to shit for a second. Okay. Yeah, it would be. This freeway's pretty patchy on a good day. And at least you're with Optus or Telstra. They get it right.
That's Optus, so...
And I'm with Vodafone, and I will literally, if I was on the phone call to someone from home to here, I would drop the phone call between
Very
here and there.
blurry. What's it trying to focus on?
Probably the crap all over your windscreen. The water droplets.
Well, guys, it's a good stream. It's been a good stream, I think.
Vote of fail? Yeah, vote of fail. Vote if anybody's on Vodafone, my recommendation would be to get off it as quickly as possible. I'm working on it. It's just AIDS.
There's a very, very bright tail light on that Captiva.
Yes, green light, go.
Oh shit.
Oh.
BFG slides. Let's go to. Gotta remember there's always a speed camera right there.
Is it?
Yeah, underneath that bridge.
Good to know.
Good to know.
This bridge?
Yeah, it's right here. Look.
Oh, that's alright.
See it?
Yeah.
Alright.
Just blinded some poor dude. That's $20 in fuel right there, Chris. With the way fuel prices are going, it's probably not far off it. I remember when the fuel prices jumped up. The joke that was going around is, I seen some dude putting $10 in his tank the other day. Where's he going? Pump 2? From pump 1?
Alright guys, I'll quickly show you here. Check this out. These gauges here. I'm gonna get these gauges relocated. They're gonna go onto like gauges are gonna come up here on the VZs. I've got the pillar gauges. I've got them coming, so I'm gonna relocate them, and then I'm gonna somehow get these two tilt gauges there. That's the idea. So then it kind of looks a lot more factory and proper.
How do you double the value of any vehicle right now? Fill it with fuel.
I've only got one. I've only got a quarter of a tank anyway.
Yeah, it's a bit like that.
But that's the last interior mod I want to do in this car, and the rest I'm pretty happy with. I just want it to stop being this thing that just floats there.
I filled up my car the other day.
How much?
$85 and a 40 litre tank.
Jesus.
That was red fuel though too. Only like $2.07 for red fuel the other day.
Yeah.
I was very surprised. I was like, ooh.
Diesel's just been expensive. I paid $2.20 in New South Wales on Tuesday when I was in. Oh no, I wasn't even there for diesel. I paid $2.20 in 98 there. That's right. But when we went to Queensland, I remember I was paying $2.30 almost at one place
Yeah.
per litre.
Yeah, diesel's really expensive. I paid for 98. I got it for $2.07 the other day. It was not bad, which is not bad. That was a 7-Eleven around the corner. So, but that's alright. I filled up my car. I have to touch it down on next week. I got really good mileage out of this tank this time around.
You did?
I like 670 k's out of the tank this time around. That's insane. Not bad out of a 40 litre tank. Diesel was $1.98 today here, Jordan said.
$1.98. Probably the best I've seen in the week.
It's not bad. Dun 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 dun.
That's the face I'm going to pull when I hear my engine go bang. It's simple.
It's Simpson.
Yeah. I've got to remember, I don't need to give it full beans in Simpson. Because like I did with Border Track, I've just got to cruise it through and then deal with more speed if I really, really need it when I find it. Because this car will just drive things at a slow speed. It works well like that.
Who do you reckon's going to struggle the most in Simpson?
What do you mean?
Driving.
Who's going to struggle the most?
The only downside to the Great Wall is it needs 93 octane or higher. Yeah.
That's right, we only put 98 in these off-road.
Yeah. I mean, like the white hat. Jordan's the white hattie.
Well, of course. Like, if you guys watch the Border Track videos, you'll see one of the crazy undulated tracks where I just drove up slowly. You can hear the cross track and the true track. The true track in the back making its grinding noise, and the cross track up the front making its noise. But I was just driving. Where in Will's car, because he doesn't have like the torsion diff at the back, cross track is going off its head, and he's revving so high that as the brakes get hotter and hotter and hotter, because he hasn't got hot brakes too. So as his brakes get hotter,
I thought they had good brakes on it.
No, they have. We put standard brakes on that car. So as the brakes on that car get hotter,
No, you put something special on there for me. You told me
No, I don't think so.
it was something you wanted to trial.
Oh, then they didn't work out. They weren't hot pads.
Oh, okay.
They're harsh patterns.
Everyone struggles in Simpson Desert. I didn't see what the rest of that message was.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see because technically it's all good, right? There's no problem at all in the wide adventure, in my opinion, when you're driving through it in small spots. But if he has reoccurring dunes where a cross track's needed, his brakes are going to get hot and the efficiency of cross tracks is going to...
I thought you put something special in there.
Rotors are standard. We put standard rotors on that.
I don't remember what we did.
Nothing special on that. We did that on purpose to see the difference. We wanted to compare every big desert. Standard brakes versus non-standard brakes.
Dun, 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 dun.
4-drive's not here at the moment. It's gone. It's getting repaired after I drove it into the stone wall. All right. Can you open? We go inside and can you just open this shed for me? Because I've got to go back inside and tidy up the shed. The lights are still on and all that.
Okay.
I'll wrap up here. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching.
Jordan wanted to show him pig.
Huh?
Jordan said show him pig.
Pig. It's just pig's there. We'll do another video on pig. Don't worry, guys. We'll do another video on pig. Pig is, well, as you would expect. It's really hard to see at night, though. Hang on, maybe I can enable flash off. There we go. Yeah, we'll do another video. Don't worry about it. We'll get there. We'll get to pig. Don't worry. We'll get big tyres happening. We'll get piggy pig happening. Get the V8 going. We will get there. Don't worry. Promise, guys, it's going to happen. I'll have plates on it in no time. But I've got to go. I'm going to go clean up. Because if I don't clean up, I'll forget about it. Oh, shit, I left the lights on. If I don't clean up pig, then... don't clean up pig now, you're confusing me. If I don't clean up the shed, I won't do it tonight, and then I'll forget about it. Alright, anyway, guys. I'll catch you guys later. If quality's bad anyway, but I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. And, yeah, we'll, I don't know, we'll reconvene very soon. Why is that so bright? We will reconvene next time. I probably don't do much live streams, but yeah, seems like it was. I would say it was pretty successful. I got to see a few names that I don't really see in the comments, so that's always a plus. So we'll probably do it again. Probably when I have to.
Spin. Probably we'll work on pig next.
Yeah, probably working on pig next. We'll just do an unedited. Watch me really get stressed out working on the pig since I know nothing about LS engines, gas injection, or anything really. That whole car is just a whole new realm for me. So.
And you want me to try not swear?
Yeah, we're gonna try not to swear.
When I'm working on a car.
Yeah.
FYI, guys, I'm a walking disaster when it comes to working on vehicles. I smack my hands and belt my arms and pop muscles and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Like a perfect example of this is what were we doing?
I don't know.
I only broke my elbow. It was on that car.
Yeah.
Something on the engine block wouldn't come on, and I'm literally like with the extension bar, like a big one we had at the time. I was like, and finally they go, and I just go.
So a normal mechanic there.
Full noise, just elbow straight into the guard, just crack.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'll catch you guys later.
Yeah, pretty much.
And bye-bye, Tesla. Catch you later, guys. Good night. See ya. Have a good one.
Hey, boys and girls.
Yeah, have a good one on the newest one. Newest one's good. Newest one's good. I don't know how to stop stream. How do I stop stream?
I don't know.